Alright. I will pull it up and see. Hey, we're live! Hello! Awesome!
That's what it does when it decides, hey, let's not focus on the things
that we should focus on. Let me go ahead and get Twitch open so I can monitor chats. Yeah, your mic's not even on yet.
Yeah, well, people probably hear me on yours. But
yeah.
Anyways. Get that there.
Come on.
Okay, so we are live and with audio. And let's take a listen. Yeah, that's loud and clear.
Alright, good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us and putting up with our last minute sound checks.
Yeah, we're still I was on schedule and I just bought this cart today. And I cleaned it when I got it home.
Yeah.
And it tests out fine. And then just as I'm finished tweaking the overscan and the layout in OBS, I reset the cart because I'm trying to work the controllers, and the cart decides to look all blocky and lines. I'm doing the reset thing because I didn't lift the right pin on the NES. I haven't modded this NES. And
well, these old games.
Yeah.
Excuse
and it's
me.
like
they're so finicky at times.
It's like 2 minutes before the show is when the game's like, nah, you didn't clean me enough.
Oh, gross.
So I hear that sound's coming through there.
Sound is coming through my phone.
Yeah.
I still don't have video, but that's just my own app.
That's weird. I installed the app on my phone this week, and I get video.
Yeah,
so,
no, I'm not surprised. Usually I get video too.
It just hates you.
It does hate me.
Because we have the same model phone.
What I need to do is uninstall and reinstall and see if that fixes it.
Yeah.
Because I used to have video.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is
Do
weird.
other channels give you video?
Until I go to mine, like I did test it with someone else's stream, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's video.
Oh.
And then I went to our stream and I didn't get video, and then oh shit, no. And then I went back to our stream and it was like, oh wait, no video anymore, and then it keeps breaking every time I go to our stream or your stream. It's ours
so
in hosting, but
your
not
phone
name.
doesn't like our channel.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
That's very weird.
I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm gonna uninstall and reinstall the app. So, I am watching Twitch chat, but I'm not watching YouTube chat. So I'm sorry if anybody's saying hello on YouTube. Hello YouTube. Hello Twitch.
I'm just fixing a little drink.
I'm drinking an Earl Palmer.
An Earl Palmer?
Earl Palmer. It's an Arnold Palmer, but with Earl Grey tea instead of like NES tea or whatever. Whatever people serve. You know, because I like Earl Grey tea.
I bought some oranges, so I'm making old fashions.
You know what? I guess I didn't need to buy a bottle of orange juice. I could have just juiced what oranges you had left over from the peels.
Yeah, you could have, but that's okay. Orange juice is good to have.
Yeah.
What is it you need the orange juice for?
Ceviche.
Ceviche.
Yeah, scallop ceviche.
Scallop ceviche.
Last time I made it, I used straight lime and lemon juice, and it was too sour. So I'll use like half orange juice, half lemon lime mixture, and less of the liquid because I put way too much liquid on it.
I see.
I also was thinking about getting shrimp to add to it, but I didn't do that because I forgot while I was at the store. So.
Yeah, well.
But that's
next
okay.
time.
Yeah, next time.
Next time you can do that.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna enjoy it this week. So that's my menu for the week.
I got chicken.
Yes. Chicken and green beans. And I'm going to make some spaghetti sauce so I can have spaghetti. You can have spaghetti sauce on your chicken. I guess a marinara.
It'll be chicken sauce because I won't have any spaghetti
Right.
on my plate.
Got the Atkins going on.
Well, not really.
Fair. Yeah, you have it. Well, I mean, it is the time that you really like to get into the beer, so. Although, summer you like the light stuff, and the winter you like heavier stuff.
I'm not finding a good time to stop drinking beers.
I mean, yeah, that's true. There really isn't a good time to stop, is there?
Well, when you have a glass of bourbon is when a good time is to not
Stop.
have a glass of beer.
Yeah, one at a time.
One at a time. So, Fester's Quest.
Yes.
How's
Fester's Quest.
I'd ask you how our camera angle is, but your phone...
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and I gotta bring them up on the...
I'm assuming it's okay. Yeah, sorry, Chantico said on that. I didn't stop her in time.
Ah, that's okay. It wasn't logged on yet anyways.
Yeah.
So...
She was trying to get me to play with her, and I was like, when I sit down in the beanbag, I'm like settled. So I'm like, well, I can't tell you
no.
go get a toy. That's what I tell dogs when they start bugging me to play. Go get a toy. And half the time they don't because they're dumb. But not most of the time. Well, no, like Chili will bring me a toy, but then he won't give it up. He wants me to chase him. And, oh my god, Sage is a pain in the ass to play with these days. He gets bored 5 minutes into it, and then you go sit down, and then he's like, wait, what? I thought we were playing. I'm like, no! You said you were done. Anyway, Fester's Quest. Yeah, I had no idea there was aliens in this game.
Oh, yeah, there's aliens in this game. Well, I mean, the premise of the game is that, as you can see, Uncle Fester is out moonbathing, and a UFO comes. And
yeah, he's like, holy shit, a UFO.
You
seeing this?
Disturbed by this, so he must go and deal with that.
Yeah. Well, he's an American hero.
He is. He's a... And now, growing up, this came out in 1989. A little bit past the time that the Addams Family went off the air as a TV show, and before the movies.
Before the movies, yes.
Yes.
It is in this period of time between the two.
Yes. Oh, and Ellipsis Triangle Trap writes in, chicken is good for you.
Chicken is good for you.
Chicken is good for you. Our camera is still showing a little fuzzy, though, because that's what Logitech webcams are good for.
Yeah.
I tried to, let's see if we can get this camera to focus. Now, the trick is if I could see it live while I'm doing it, get it to focus on hand close, and then take it off and get it to focus on far away. So, I don't know if that's going to work or not.
Well, you paused it, so...
Yeah, so we'll have to unpause it. So we're just watching ourselves. Jose Guzman writes in, wow, exciting classic game. Yes. Now this game was totally trashed and ripped apart by the angry video game nerd. But
it hasn't been ripped apart and trashed by the angry video game nerd.
Exactly.
It's in his name. He's angry.
He's a video game nerd.
Yes.
Our camera still looks a little fuzzy, but whatever. I tried. So that's okay, because what you're really looking at is the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, look at that beautiful pixel art. That looks really nice.
Yeah, this has really great pixel art for the opening sequence.
I do like the music here. It really does set the scene.
Yeah. Now, the thing is that before the Addams Family movies came around, I couldn't tell you the first thing about the Addams Family. I mean, I had heard of it, and I knew it was like, and maybe I even knew the doodle-a-doom.
Yeah.
I might have known that. That was probably the extent of my. It was in college when TV Land was rerunning it like crazy that I actually got familiar with it. And of course, when the movies came out, we watched the movies.
Of course, like I know them from the movies, like.
And there was a Halloween special that they aired. But the weird thing about the Halloween special was that there were 2 Wednesdays and 2 Pugsleys.
That is weird.
They decided to upgrade them to a 4-child family.
And they just doubled up on the kids.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Wednesday 1, Wednesday 2, Pugsley 1, Pugsley 2.
Okay, sure, why not, right?
That was kind of weird. So they advertised the hell out of this game in '89. Big marketing campaign, commercials and all that. And I was like, who the hell is this Fester? I mean, he looked like the bad guy, the way he's got this like sneer with a spider on his face on the artwork. And so I was just like, yeah, whatever. I didn't care at all about this. The game didn't interest me. It's just one of those things that you saw commercials for every 5 minutes.
Huh.
And it showed up under the Christmas tree for Christmas that year for
And
me.
you're like, okay, I guess we're playing this.
And I was like, oh, that Fester's Quest game that they keep advertising.
Okay,
And-
sure, why not?
Well, my mom was a fan of the Addams Family.
And your mom did
So-
play the Nintendo, so...
Right, so she was like, let's try that Fester's Quest game. So that was a gift to her.
I know how that is. There was one year, my brother and I exchanged gifts. We both gave each other Pokemon. Oh no, a Game Boy game. He gave me Wario 2. I gave him Pokemon Yellow.
Nice.
And then we're like, you know what? Let's just swap these.
Let's just swap. There you go.
So it worked out.
Now, by this point in time, I had on the bought for the Nintendo the NES Advantage joystick controller. This was very popular at the time.
Okay.
I mean,
it's got it's like an arcade in your home. Look at it. It's got the joystick and
Yeah.
the buttons.
And if you want to, like if you're like at a friend's house and want to take a souvenir with you, the ball comes right off.
Oh shit! So you
And
could
you-
customize that.
And you throw that right in your pocket and just whistle on your merry way.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
That's cruel, but I guess you could do that.
I'm borrowing that joke from Stephen Goldspinner.
See, nobody knows
First-
who that is, so it's okay.
So I went to high school with Stephen Goldspinner, and we had First Friday Mass, and we had to walk down to the church because, if the weather wasn't too bad, they wouldn't hold it in the gym because, Our Lady of the Gymnasium just was not a great cathedral. And plus that meant setting up folding chairs, and no one wants to do that.
Yeah,
so
no one does.
let's just
That's
make
the
everyone
worst.
walk. So if it wasn't the dead of winter, we all walked down to the street to the church. And so we're there being quiet, behaving ourselves.
Good
And
kids.
Stephen Goldspinner was not a regular attendee of Mass in his family, being that...
Oh wait, he's Jewish, right?
Yeah,
I'm like, that's right. You had a Jewish kid in your class.
I did have a Jewish kid like that. And so, they had the kneelers down there that, kind of
Yes,
fold
yes,
and,
they had-
and they had little legs on the bottom of them with a little rubber foot on it.
Yes.
And he leads down, grabs her foot, says, "Ooh, souvenir." Throws it in his pocket. Yes, that is the one time the joke worked.
Yeah, seriously.
So
Man.
So I had this controller, and the thing about this controller is you play with the buttons, and if you get the turbo turned on for the B button or for the A button while you're playing Super Mario Brothers, the turbo's so fast that Mario can't jump high enough to get on anything. And you're like, oh, well, these are the buttons that break things.
Right.
And I think the first time I played Fester's Quest, we were using this controller, and I accidentally had the turbo on for B. So I hold down the B button, and it keeps shooting, and I'm like, oh, that's how the gun works. And at some point I realized, oh, I accidentally had the turbo turned on. I think I'm going to keep that like that.
Yeah, no, that's actually, it's so much more useful.
Yeah. Now, as you see, this gun is annoying because it waves around so it can dodge around, but it's stronger.
Right.
And, you're almost like, gee, I want to get the shitty gun that we started with back.
Because at least that was consistent.
But there's different guns you can work your way through here.
Yeah, this is a shmup kind of system.
Right. So, blue guns give you upgrade. Pink guns give you downgrades.
Right.
And
Yes.
so don't. So
Unless you absolutely, you prefer...
So you
but even,
really do not want to get comfortable walking forward. And it's so easy to do. And at least once you're going to go, oh shit. Now, we don't have the whip yet, so the blue whips and the pink whips don't really do anything for us. But at some point there's a whip. And maybe we'll get that far tonight.
Maybe.
So yeah, having this game, I did play it a lot. And this is a game that gets a lot of bad reviews, but I think it's got a lot of good things going for it. And actually, my mom did eventually beat it. I never beat it, but my mom got good at it, and she beat it. And so the idea is you walk around as Fester, and you got a wonderful life bar of 2 up there. So you get hit twice, and you're dead.
You're fucked, yeah.
And notice... one of the things that these creatures are not dropping is life.
I see that, yeah. There's keys, there's money.
Yeah.
There's gun upgrades and whip upgrades
Right.
and downgrades.
Right. So.
But yeah, no health.
There are hot dog stands located around the area, and a hot dog you can buy for like, I think it's $5, and it fills 1 life meter. And there are at least 2 health upgrades hidden in the game, and I know where one of them is. I don't remember where the other one is. I was reading about it.
See, this is one of those where you have to be careful because of the way it loops. You think the light bulbs might...
Well, the light bulbs are for the sewer. When you go into the
Oh,
sewer,
right,
it's
you need
dark,
light, yeah.
and the keys open up doors, and every time you open up a door, it costs you a key. And if there are buildings that have bad guys in them, and if you wander around, you got to wander around this like first-person maze and find the door to the bad guy.
First person, okay.
And if you go around a circle and find the door you came in and go out, you got to use another key to go back in.
Of course, yeah,
Because,
that's how locks work.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So now there's this gun. So it's a good idea to try to upgrade your gun all the way as fast as possible. So yeah, the NES Advantage is a good option, but there's also, and we might switch to this later on, the NES Max. I bought one of these. Great little boomerang-shaped controller with this red slidey thing that pushes the actual directions on the side, and also has turbo buttons on it. So that's another way, because this is a game that really, the turbo is a must.
Oh, there's the hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Can you use the hot dog stand more than once?
Yeah.
As long as you've got the money?
As long as you got the money, you can keep buying all the hot dogs you want.
Nice. Because I remember, see, this is what I remember. You know, when you're talking to, asking me, we're talking about when you last played or started this. This is what I remember, you wandering around.
Now, hitting those heads give me nothing and just make flies come out. So I keep trying to avoid them, but I keep having to kill the fly. See, you can walk up this without having to touch anything, but since I started it, I have these flies I keep having to kill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you missed, you got hit. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, when I was over to the side and those frogs are being annoying. So now you hit start, we go over to money, and I press A.
You have to use the money. You can't just hit, press A up against the hot dog stand. Like, that's not how that works.
And now these houses have members of the family that give me things. So if I go and use a key, Pugsley gives me TNT. So you use TNT to put it down, it explodes, and kills things.
All right. Thank you, Pugsley.
Usually I don't. Usually I just use my gun. But as you can see here, like the gun don't go too far.
Yeah.
That was one of the things the Angry Video Game Nerd was
well, that is
bitching
kind
about.
of annoying. You know, the
And once it gives you vice grips. Now, a vice grip, you could get hit by things that make you walk really slow because, like, you got like a stinger in you or something like that.
Oh, and that
and
pulls
so you
it
got
out.
to use the vice grip to pull it out to go fast again.
Okay.
I'm gonna want a light bulb. So I got to press A to go down the door, and then we get off the stairs and press A to light it up. And you got to use the sewers to get around other parts of the map. Because notice we walked around, we couldn't get anywhere because there's like, a gap in the road.
Yeah.
And these slime balls just turn into more slime balls, but that's where the turbo comes in handy. Now, we got a pink gun.
And a whip.
And a blue whip. And
don't have the whip, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
That head is creepy. Those head enemies are pretty creepy.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, see, that was... And now this gun don't work too good here.
No.
And this is another thing that the Angry Video Game Nerd is complaining about, because then you got these, this gun doesn't work good on these, and now you got to backtrack, you can't get anywhere in here.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, that is annoying. And it's a choice. Like, if they were playtesting this, they could have, like, okay, yeah, we need to lower that spread.
We need to, make guns that work better for the, environment they're playing in. And that's where it's, and notice that you know, we got a lot of guns pretty quick, but that's not always the case. Oh, there we go.
It's all about that random. It's random.
And notice that some of those guns have 2 levels of the same type of gun. It's just it gets stronger.
Yeah.
Well, the top gun is like this, but it actually shoots 3 of them straight ahead, and that works in these small corridors.
Don't go forward.
So that's like
that would be really useful.
But you can't go beyond that, you know. So once you get the top gun, if you lose it, you got to find it again.
Yeah.
So you know, there's no like throwing an extra gun icon in. There we go. I should be able to go around it.
It's being very, very stubborn. There you go. Yeah, it looks like a weird baby doll or doll head.
Now, if you get a game over, you can continue. Continue starts you at the beginning, but you still have your items, and if you've beaten a boss, it stays beaten.
Oh, nice.
Because eventually you go through a building that you have to come out the other end of the building, and beating the boss of the building will result in you coming out like the back side of the building and continuing on in the overworld. So you have to go through the building again, but you don't have to beat the boss again. So you have to, and you keep your gun level too, but then you have to walk through the whole maze all over.
Right.
So there's no saving, there's no password system, so it's
so you gotta play. Yeah.
You play till you beat it.
Right.
And you walk through everything again, so you don't have to beat all those bosses again. And that is something my mom would do, would get a game over and walk through everything again multiple times. I'll see, there's a gun, but there's another gun.
Yeah, if you're, I don't know. Oh, no, it's, wait.
No, I missed it.
Okay. I wasn't sure. It kind of looked like you might have been able to get it.
I was trying to get it because it looked like the pink one disappeared, and it was about to disappear, but I did not.
You can see where it'd be nice to farm those slimes because they do, every enemy is a chance to get another upgrade, but then again, it's another chance to get a downgrade.
So anyways, yeah, it was really weird that this came out in a time where the Addams Family was not really relevant at all. And like I said, I mean, the name Fester meant nothing to me when this game came out. Oh, it was hidden! Elias Triangle Trap writes in, either you two played Zombie Ate My Neighbors. Oh my God! There we go. We got. I think I have that.
Yeah,
oh my God!
There we go. There's
I didn't even think of that. There we go. There's next week's creepy game. We're still doing that one next week.
Thank you, Triangle Trap.
Thank you. I was gonna go like try to find Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, but I was thinking like 2 Addams Family games for my creepy games. That's kind of cheap, isn't it? But I do like Pugsley Scavenger Hunt.
Oh, which we can play that some other time. But
yeah,
Zombies Eat My Neighbors is totally something we should play.
Oh yeah. No, that's a nice, silly game. Yeah, Greg bought that one and played that a lot. I think we usually got to the level with the big baby. Oh, did it do it again?
I can't.
It did.
Oh, okay.
God, I heard that sound, that doof, it gave me another fucking pink gun. So now I gotta level this up to the 2nd level of the black balls.
Yeah. That's annoying.
It is.
But at least, the enemies keep on coming. Like, it's
but
not
they're not dropping me anything good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, keys and money are useful.
Well, don't grab that one.
Pretty sure there's nothing there but like a dead end, but we may as well explore. Let's see if there's a building or something I can go in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks like there's a building there. Come on, give me back my guns. My guns.
My gun. They took your guns.
Okay, so there's another house here.
Whips.
Yeah, that's useless. No keys down there. thing gives you potions.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, I'm not sure what the potions do, but the different things do different things.
Right. No, it's probably good to have anyway.
Yeah. I might have to read up on what these things do. I forget now. I haven't played this.
Thing is a very, is a kind character.
Oh, yeah.
Wants to look out for the family. Yeah. No,
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah, the stinger, right? There we go. Nice.
Yeah, that's where you need the vice grips.
Oh.
Now I need to go find a hot dog stand. There's
well,
one.
there we go. Nice. Yeah, I think my first experience with the Addams Family was the movies.
Yeah. We actually, what was it? We went to the mall to go see a movie that was in the theaters.
Nice. There we go.
And it was sold out. Because, of course it was. Because when we went to the Bridgewater Commons to see a movie, I think half the time we went there, they were sold out. To the point where one of the few times my dad was like one evening, let's go out to the movies. We go there, the place is bombed, there's a long line, and all of a sudden this announcement basically announces that 5 of the 6 movies are showing that night are all sold out.
Oh man.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That movie theater. It's like, why?
What's up with that?
Yeah. My dad's like, well, we're never coming here again.
I don't blame him.
I don't know what it was that made it so difficult to keep up with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, I don't think I've ever gone to a movie where it was like, yep, sorry, sold out.
And then I had good luck after that. Because I remember when, what was it, the Phantom Menace came out. I thought for sure opening day it was going to be sold out. And so me and Doug were going to go hang out. And he came pick me up, and we were just going to go to the mall or whatever. We didn't have any real plans. We were just going to go hang out. And I was like, well, we could, go to the mall and watch a line of people trying to get into the Phantom Menace that camp because it was sold out. And he's like, oh, okay. And we went there. There was no line. They weren't sold out. So we bought tickets. We went and saw it.
Ah, well, there you go.
And I liked it. It was all right.
Yeah,
I didn't go in with any real expectations of what a Star Wars movie should be. It was a movie. They were in space.
I never had the same kind of outrage to the prequels as other people did. I'm like, yeah, they're not as good, but like at the same time, like the originals had some really, had some bad points too.
Yeah. With vintage game systems.
If we were playing on emulator, we wouldn't have this problem.
No, we would not have this problem if we were on emulator.
All right,
on that note, I think it's your turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see how far you get before it resets.
All right.
Do you want to play on the joystick? Or
yes,
do you want to try
I want to try the Advantage. I've never played it on this before.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Your turn. They still haven't caught up to our...
Nope, not yet.
Let's see. Anything in the chat rooms? No chat. But I'm sure.
Just wait.
Well, Twitch has gotten to the point of seeing what happened, but there's no one in there.
YouTube lags.
Yeah. There it goes. And it seems to drop the first 2 guns pretty quick. It's usually you get the orange one really quick, and then it starts being annoying.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Just gotta keep in mind the spacing.
So yeah, that was the thing is I thought I had this card because like I said I got this game for Christmas and I knew I didn't have the original one I got for Christmas because that was lost with all my original Nintendo stuff. to the shore house after Sandy.
That bitch.
But I thought I had rebought this game. And I was like, didn't I rebuy? And then you were like, well, I remember you playing it.
I do remember you playing it.
But you don't remember what I was playing it on. So I was probably playing it on the NES Classic when I set that up.
Oh,
I probably
wait,
threw
that's
it
light
on there.
bulb. So let's go to the house. The flies not drop anything?
No, typically the heads and flies don't drop anything.
Boo.
Yeah, they suck.
There we go.
There we go. Gun upgrade. So, what was I saying?
About the carts.
So I thought I had rebought this, and that's during the week I was like, oh, we'll play Fester's Quest. And I went online and I ordered a NES Max controller so we'd have a second turbo option in case we hate the joystick. Although the joystick's working out good.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, I know when Seth was over playing something and I didn't have a good second player controller, the third-party one had some funky buttons that were bothering him. And so then I said, we'll use this. And then he didn't like that because like something was bouncing on it that was throwing off that game. But it doesn't seem to affect this game.
Yeah.
So
I haven't had a problem yet.
So I ordered it, and then today I go and I look on the shelf, and I have no Fester's Quest. I have no games to start with F. And so I'm like,
oh no.
Oh no, how did I miss that or forget
nope.
that? I thought for sure I had Fester's Quest, or I had rebought that, but I didn't.
It just seems like a thing that you would have.
I would see it and be like, oh, Fester's Quest, I gotta buy that because I played it a lot. So I was like, well, that's what I want to do today. Let's, but it was too late to order something online and have it show up the same day.
Yep.
So I was like, well.
Okay, well they gave me some money, so.
Yeah, so we actually went out to the mall where there's a toy store that sells video games, and they happened to have one in the case for $7. So lucky for me, I was able to
there we go.
get us a Fester's Quest so we could do this today. And we'll see how far we can get.
There we go.
Because I'm not sure my.
I got balls.
You got balls.
I got balls.
I'm not confident in my abilities to beat the bosses at the end of those building levels. I recall them being tough, especially when you only have 2 or 3 hit points.
Maybe I should farm more. So I'm like, oh, I may as well just jump into the thing, the sewer. But I'm like, maybe I don't have a lot of. Well, I used all my keys.
Yeah.
Like they're in my way, so I have to kill them. Maybe it's just like time to kill some enemies and hope to get some keys, some bulbs, some money.
Well, there's some bulbs.
Yeah.
There's some money.
There we go.
And there's the cat.
Yeah, there's the cat, the troublemaker who ate too fast, barfed, and tried to steal the other cat's food.
It's like, well, my food's got puke on it now, so.
So you're not eating this.
You're not eating that. I'll just move on over to this food bowl.
We'll trade.
Trade. You can eat my puke, and I'll eat your food.
Yeah, that's what siblings do.
Right? Yeah. There you go. No.
No, I know.
I don't recall ever.
Force feeding your siblings your own vomit?
No, never.
Well, I mean, I cleaned that up. Like,
my brother once blew his nose in my shirt, but that's not close to the same thing at all.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's completely different.
Absolutely different.
That was still disgusting.
It's still gross. Still body fluid you don't want around you.
The worst thing about that was that my dad wouldn't let me change my shirt.
Oh no!
Right away because.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm like, you know.
Oh shit! I wasn't even paying attention.
I mean, step one.
There we go.
Tattle, because that was awful. How dare you blew your nose in my shirt? I don't know what it was. I did something that Greg was pissed off about.
That's just how he got revenge.
and like we're in the backyard. I think we're with friends or whatever, and he was mad about something, and so he comes up to me. He grabs my shirt, and he got a big old pile of snot in there.
Kids are funny.
And I was like, oh my god, that's all disgusting. How dare you? And so I go inside, and of course, Dad, guess what Greg did? And so I'm like, I'm changing my shirt. Like, no, don't change your shirt. What do you mean, don't change my shirt? No. So he hands my brother the box of tissues and said, clean your brother's shirt.
Oh, that's why. Like you can get changed, and then they hand the shirt over, and then he can clean it.
To clean it off, and then I can change my shirt. So
That's just uncomfortable.
And I remember it was this like very surreal moment. I'm standing there, and Greg's got the tissue, just like wipe up, down. And I mean, at this point, he's just going through motions.
Yeah, he's just kind of smearing it in.
And my dad's having some conversation about something completely unrelated with my mom while we're just standing there. And I remember standing there thinking, like, what a weird moment this is, that this separate conversation is going on while this thing's going on here. This would be like,
there we go,
like a sitcom where two stories collide.
Yeah.
Where this conversation is going on that's important to that plot point, while this whole snot shirt thing is going on in the background. You could see a cheesy sitcom going like that.
Yeah.
That's a silly thing that's happening.
Episode.
Exactly. And so finally he
okay, I didn't. Oh.
You get it. Oh, that's the slow button. That's not the start button.
There we go.
The slow button is a turbo start button, basically, because typically start pauses. So that way the slow button just keeps pausing and unpausing.
I didn't. Okay, good. It's still on. I'm just gonna do one more pass of enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you'll get that last gun.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I see, you lived in the step-by-step family. I lived in Malcolm in the Middle, where like, oh, he bit you, go bite him back.
Go blow your nose back on his shirt.
Yeah, like, okay.
No, that would not fly. There would be no revenge nose blowing to get back at him.
Yeah, no. My family totally believes in revenge.
Mine, not so much.
Oh, watch out.
No. Patrick Duffy hands my brother a box of tissues.
Yeah, you clean your brother up now. Suzanne Summers looks on, approvingly of this
of
this
how
punishment.
This is unfolding.
Yes, honey, I agree. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's right. We don't have the whip. Like, I see enemies, and I'm like, well, that's potential stuff I could get.
Yeah. There it is. Now that's
nice.
The gun. That is the gun to have.
I can't lose this. But I see what you're talking about. It's very easy to just keep going forward and blunder right into, oh, you got the sucky gun now.
Yeah.
Pew pew. Yeah. Can I get that money without touching the gun?
Maybe.
Yes. Now, do you remember when the you remember those Fester arcade machines, right? Oh no.
Yes, that came.
Was that after the movie or before?
Yeah, that was after the movie.
Okay.
I mean, that was like.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
That was like, I think I was in college. Those were really popular like one summer. Well, there were different versions of it too, but basically the concept, the claim was that it was some kind of like electric conductor that you held on to these two metal things, and it was like conducting higher currents of electricity.
Right.
Could you power things enough to light up the light bulb in Fester's mouth? And so I remember, you know, being curious about what the heck are these things, because you see them everywhere and people playing them.
Yeah.
And you're curious about it.
And they scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Why would you do that for fun?
And so I decided, and someone's like, oh, it just vibrates. It vibrates the handles really fast, and it keeps going faster, and it's hard to hold on to. And it's, you know, kind of discomfortable in a way too. Oh.
Fuck you, rats. Oh no.
So I decided, well, I'll try one. And it was measuring the current that you held on to it until in a unit of vamps. Not voltage, not amps. Vamps.
No, vamps.
Vamps. It was measured in vamps.
All right.
There's a pink gun in there.
Yeah, I see it.
So our good friend Video Vamp is also a unit of measurement for fake electricity.
You know what? That seems appropriate.
That's very appropriate. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vamp, internet radio host, and fake unit of measurement for imaginary electricity. So that was a time. I actually beat one of those machines. Because me, Greg, and some of his friends, we rode our bikes the wrong way on the road to the boardwalk, and hung out there for afternoon. Because one of his friends had a beach house, or his family had a beach house at close to Seaside, and so we rode the bikes there, and from there walked to the boardwalk. And I'm like, that's it. I'm beating this machine because all it does is vibrate. So all you gotta do is just keep holding on to it until eventually something happens. Because what happens? You know what happens? You get a prize or something. Well, you know, you get a piece of paper that basically says you know held on until the maximum number of vamps. You have angered it. So really, that's what. No matter what, you're playing for a piece of paper.
Right. Okay, it was just whip, so I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah, so I got my piece of paper that said that I won one of those games. I never had to play it again. So yeah.
Nice.
Although I don't know, they weren't all Fester ones, and I'm not sure if the one I played was a Fester themed one or not.
I just remember the Fester ones,
right?
Like, well, you know,
because the Fester one had the light bulb in his mouth on the top of there, but they all basically had
one of those things where it's like, oh, Uncle Fester, he's cool and funny. Holy shit, this game looks really scary. I don't want to touch it. Okay, I can't tell if that is.
There's a pink gun in there
that's
and a blue whip, so that's completely
like I can't read it, so okay, well, I mean I'm good. I'm doing good. I've got plenty of keys and bulbs, so we're just gonna keep moving.
Rats just keep coming. Oh man, they really dropping the pink guns.
Yeah, those fucking rats.
There we go.
I remember. Oh, there we go. There's a hot dog stand.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, good.
Well, at least it's easy to buy health, but
yeah, it's annoying.
It's annoying.
But that's the way the world works. So, all right, I've got them the top gun, the best gun.
Yeah.
Most upgraded.
So somewhere hidden in that building is another bar of health.
The one that it's coming up on my right.
Yeah. That one that's in frame.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the type of thing where when you see a wall, you push forward like you're gonna go through the wall, and it And that building doesn't have a... it's got a second door, but it doesn't have a bad guy. So somewhere you walk to a dead end and you walk forward again. There you go. Now, of course,
nice.
it doesn't give you any light. Now you could exit either door. There are two doors, and one takes you out the front, one takes you out the side, but they still take you out to the same environment.
All right.
Because, as you can see, the side of the building is to the same place, so it's not like you need to come out the other side of the building
right, yeah.
to get to another part of the map.
Nope. Well, cool. Let's go buy a hot dog.
Yes. A hot dog.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that buys us a little more life.
Now, do we keep this if we do die?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, we keep all our items, and
Alright, we'll go over
end
here.
bosses stay beaten.
Excellent.
But you gotta, a big part of the game is basically walking through the map till you get to the UFO.
Right.
So you have to do that all
Shit.
over. Aw.
Oh, God. Right in front of me.
Yeah, that's
Rude.
how it, yeah.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Alright, now kill these guys. I can switch to the key.
There
Gives
we go.
potions.
Got potions.
Thank you, thing.
Let's pull up
A map or a walkthrough.
Well, I'm going to pull up just a walkthrough just to see what the items do, so we don't have to use them
Oh,
up
yeah,
to
yeah.
figure out what they do.
Because, like, yeah, TNT, self-explanatory. I didn't know about the vice scripts, but you did, so it's all good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that I remember. Drink a oh, so I think potions are healing potions. Oh, you need to use the vice grips.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted
Like-
to get away. Oh, well, fuck.
Well, yeah, but you need that to get
I
away.
thought I could get away. Oh, well, whatever.
That's okay.
Sorry.
You got the gun. So now we continue. And hey,
You're in a good split.
I'm in a good place.
In a good spot. Don't waste my good work.
Well, that's all up to the Nintendo.
I guess that's true. Well, I didn't specify who I was talking to, so
Yeah.
I could have been talking to you. I could have been talking to the Nintendo.
I guess I could throw in the gun if I walk into a pink gun, but
Yeah.
I mean, it won't wipe everything out.
Right.
I don't know if we can re-enter these houses and keep
Well-
getting the items. I forget how that works. Oh, you can.
All right.
Alright, so you can just keep getting the items for keys.
Yeah, I guess as long as you have keys.
And yeah, because now I have, where's the dynamite? Oh, there it is.
Dynamite's at that far corner.
So I think that basically just does that. So it's a time delay. Oh, come on. Which you gotta time it right.
Right.
It's really mostly useless. Really, your gun is what you... vice grips are useful because
Right.
sometimes you need them. The TNT is just kind of a thing. The potion, I think, is a healing potion.
No, I didn't want to. I wanted to get to a safe point before I had to,
Right.
because you can just choosing it in the menu doesn't mean you use it, and that's annoying. But
Right.
I understand the rules of the game. Ooh, there's two.
They're so trolling me.
They really are. Do you think the movie would have been better if they took maybe not the first one, because the first one was I like. Okay, let's preface this. I like both Addams Family movies. That being said, do you think it would be interesting if for the sequel they did this plot instead of what they did?
Well, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't?
I know there was a baby in it.
There is a baby in it.
And I think they were trying to kill the baby. Wednesday and Pugsley, maybe.
Yes, that was a thing that happened.
Which I would have expected Gomez and Morticia to be thrilled.
They were. They were fine with it.
Oh, they were? I thought they weren't.
No, they were fine with it.
Oh, okay.
That's not the big issue of the...
Because I thought Gomez caught the baby when they were dropping out the window.
Yeah.
And there was some concern there.
Well, there was a little like, oh, come on, kids. Nothing too permanent. But yeah, no, like that wasn't that wasn't the thing. That wasn't the reason why they were punished. I don't know. I don't want to. I feel like maybe we should see if we can watch it on like Amazon or something.
All right, we might.
Because I don't want. Because it really is really good.
Because, like I said, we watched the first one when they were sold out of something. I don't even remember what it was that they were sold out of, but I remember that. What was it? We went and they were sold out, and then we didn't immediately decide to go to another movie. We're just walk around the mall, and I was like, why don't we go see something else? Maybe the Addams Family movie. My mom's like, well, I was thinking that, but maybe that might be a little scary for a minute. I'm like, oh, she'll be fine, and we went. We saw it. It was good.
It was good. Like I said, I like both movies, and. In the supposing, I just remember what the plot of the second one was, and it's like, oh man, that's a really good one. That's a really good movie. I don't want them to change it, but like, maybe if they made a third one, which they didn't. Although I think there is another Addams Family movie, just like a different director, and it's like Wednesday's all grown up or something like that. I don't know. I'd actually have to look. I'd have to look it up. I may be thinking of something else completely different.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that.
Oh, so close.
You son of a beach. Dropping pink guns.
Right in your path. What a dick. Tricksy aliens. Turning our frogs gay. Wait, I don't know. By teaching them about, I don't know, like that was a bad joke.
Turning the frogs gay. That was an Alex Jones reference.
Yeah, it was.
See, I would have gotten that, but I've never watched Alex Jones. Okay, so I got invisible potions.
Hey, thing.
Let's see. So there's potions.
And invisible.
And invisible, and I think those are healing. I think.
Right. The invisible ones probably turn you invisible.
Yeah, that's probably why they call them invisible potions.
Probably, huh?
I'm guessing.
You gotta guess? Yeah, does that make sense?
That does make sense.
All right.
Although you made the first guess, so I guess
did.
technically we'll give you credit for figuring that one
out. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
But yeah, no, like I don't think we ever saw any of them in the theater, but I remember watching the first one a lot. I
remember someone at my school took issue with the portrayal of Thing in the movie because Thing went from coming out of boxes into being a walking hand that didn't have to be in the box.
Well,
which is because, technology.
Yes, exactly.
The issue that my classmate took with this, though, is that Thing coming out of the box had much more wrist than the Thing that was walking around. So what the hell happened to Thing's wrists?
That's a good point.
He was able to evolve out of the box and walking around. That's fine, but
he lost something.
But he had more wrist. He could reach out of that box further.
I mean that's true. That's a good point. That's what happens. To grow and change, sometimes we have to lose something.
sometimes when you grow, you shrink.
Yeah, exactly. Except, like, literally this time. Ew, aren't those, like, oozy skulls?
Maybe. I don't know.
It is hard to tell.
Yeah.
It kind of blurs. I don't think the art's that bad. I just think, like, maybe the contrast is a bit... It could be... They could have to contrast a little more in certain things.
I don't remember how far I got in this. I'll see tonight if any of this comes back to me. Okay, so this is another. This has got to be a bad guy building. There's got to be something bad in here. There's something to beat in here.
Right.
All right, so brown door to the left as it comes to the end of the hallway. So let's.
God, this reminds... like, there was a PC game called Manhole, which was like a kid's point-and-click game. And this hallway kind of reminds me of it, because it's not... It's like a frame at a time.
These games are annoying. Now, is that where we came in? That looks like where we came in.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know about that.
It's hard to keep track. Oh, shit. What the hell? Like, hi.
Alright, so this one we can just stay centered.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely where you need the turbo.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it with the other enemies, but, like, wow.
So that's how you gotta find your way through that maze and waste a key if you walk out the same door you came in.
Oh, yeah.
And now you've come out the back of the building to another sewer. So I don't know if you want to take a turn.
Alright. Hold on, let me set
You're
this
playing a different game.
Shush! You don't have to actually say what I'm doing.
Yes, I do. Oh, we get a piece of the clue.
Which, ooh, is it a UFO? Or is it a bird? That looks like a beak. It could be a bird.
Who knows?
Well, if you're bad at identifying anything in the sky, then it's all a UFO.
Yeah, it's all UFOs.
Had to sound like I was, like, saying some kind of weird conspiracy theory. Like,
yeah.
Sure, Kristen.
They're all UFO. Yeah, sure. UFOs.
Yeah, UFOs, huh?
You know, yeah, sure, we did see a UFO in the opening screen, but you know,
doesn't mean it's UFOs.
Doesn't mean it's really UFOs. You know, it could have been Fester making shit up.
I mean, it could have been.
I mean, on all these weird creatures, that's just nature gone wild. That's not aliens.
Yeah.
I'm more mocking the whole, like, the clue or puzzle pieces that show us a UFO.
Yeah, like, oh no, whoa, where did this come from?
So anyway, is that the gist of the game?
You know what's interesting?
What's
about Addams Family? If I'm understanding the family dynamics, Fester went from being Morticia's brother to Gomez's brother.
Right, because in the movies he was Gomez's brother, clearly.
Yeah. But
I didn't remember that on the TV show, though.
I'm pretty sure in the TV show he's Morticia's either brother or an uncle. Like, he's on a family member on Morticia's side.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, they kept the grandmother, like, that's still Morticia's mom.
Right.
But
But they changed Fester.
Yep. Alright.
So now we're somewhere else in the map. And if I recall, there's a spot in the map where this like big spider shows up that you can't beat. So
oh, okay.
just run away if you see that, and don't go back there.
Okay.
I don't remember the details of that, or if there is a way to beat it. But I remember when I first found it, I found out through enough attempts that no, just don't. You can't.
If you would like, would you like to play my mobile game?
No, that's okay.
Sorry, I just got a little bored. I'm like, oh, I can do this while you're playing. I hope I wasn't seeming to be inattentive. I was paying attention.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
I absolutely were. Oh, that's the thing. Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way we can, like, go to the grass. Like, eventually. Oh yeah, eventually it stops following.
Like, holy crap! Yeah, that's a spider. Sure. It looked like I was doing damage to it, but I'll trust you.
But I seem to recall that I could never actually kill it.
Hey, look, Sunsoft. That's the people who made this game.
Yes.
Hot dogs!
Hot dog!
Hot dog! Alright.
You might be able to go down that manhole.
Alright, let's check it out. Yep. Looks like I can. Fester go slumming in the sewers. Although I don't think this is behavior that isn't something he normally would do. Like, he seems like a guy who would be like, yep, sewer time.
Yeah. Moonbathing and hanging out in sewers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what that is.
That's how Fester rolls.
Yeah. How do you think he keeps up that pallid complexion?
Yes. Well, they're gonna come out. Oh, it's a dead end.
Well, I got them before they got me. Fuck off.
All right, so I guess there's something. Well, you know, just explore. I don't remember where to go, but.
Oh, I see something. Oh wait, maybe it's just a pattern on the wall. But I'm gonna try it anyway.
Oh. I don't think so.
Well, it was worth a try.
No, it was.
I mean, they had to expect people to try that.
May as well.
Yeah.
This game has a lot of dead ends in it.
I'm gonna go back.
I mean, this game is a giant maze, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we are supposed to get past that.
Oh.
I don't remember.
The button got stuck. There's the real turbo, is when the turbo button gets stuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, as long as I've got money to buy hot dogs. With which to buy hot dogs. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way. Got stuck in...
Oh,
yeah, I know. Well, just let me... Frogs start coming and they don't stop coming. I also have another idea if you indulge me once I know where I am. I know I'm getting close, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last, so I want to make sure I have contact before, or at least clear most of this before I start doing things. I'm going to use the I'm going to use an invisible potion to see if I can't get past the spider we probably shouldn't keep shooting at.
Yeah, I'm not remembering the details there. I just remember struggling trying to beat that several times, but if you run away, it keeps... Oh, it looks like there's a path to the right there, though.
Yeah. That jumping thing is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
There's a pier. Okay, good. Bester, shove your fat ass behind this.
Park benches.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Well, that's something. I shouldn't be abusive towards Fester. He's trying the best he can. He took it upon himself to figure out what the... Oh, those are snails. Okay.
Yeah. Slime snails.
Yeah. Well, I can't go down there anyway, so... There we go.
There we go.
All clear, didn't get the money, but whatever. Still got the great gun.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah, no, it's a fun game. And using this, the advantage is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you're over there. I'm over here.
So...
Alright.
Sucks to be you.
Exactly.
And another house. There's the spider.
Fuck you, spider. Eat
Fuck
my
you,
dick. Oh, of course Morticia gives us the whip.
So now we can build up the whip power.
Alright.
I'm
just trying to quit this, so...
And I forget how to use... I think you
Let's see if we...
Oh, there you go. You can go select that down. Or maybe the select button. I don't know. One of the buttons lets you...
There we go. I'm curious now.
I think there's only like 4 levels of it.
Whip it!
I don't know what requires it.
I'm gonna just use the gun for the... Oh, right.
Yeah.
Select. I'm gonna try to find more upgrades for it. Then I'll work at it. Just let me do this. There we go. So I don't drain my battery. There we go.
There
Sorry. Alright, so that's over there. Still over there. Still fuck off. Still can fuck off.
Yay, they can fuck off.
Absolutely just fuck off. Not dealing with your shit. Deal with your shit, because I have to.
Yeah, because they'll go through walls.
Uh-oh. Now we're gonna... I think we may have to deal with that thing's shit now. Oh no, it's gone. Okay, fine.
That was easy.
That was easy. All right.
Darn red gun.
I know. Like, yeah, I've been doing well, not needed to buy hot dogs, but I still like to have the option to buy hot dogs.
Yes.
I'm trying to go in bursts so I don't kill everything right away and get all the cool stuff bunched up. Nope, that's mine. Fuck.
Got the key.
Sorry, I say fuck off a lot when I'm playing these games.
That's fine. They all should fuck off.
Well, it doesn't matter at the moment because the whip is at its lowest anyway.
Right.
Oh, boo!
No fair.
I know. I want to play with the whip.
Oh yeah, you could have.
I could have if I had the good timing, but I
Yeah.
don't trust it.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to this thing. So.
Yeah, next week we'll have to do zombies ate my neighbor.
Ah, damn it. No, stop beating me. Oh, shit.
Nope.
Nope. Shit.
Ah!
Oh, I got stuck.
Now we gotta go through the...
Sorry.
That's okay, because we got stuff. We just have to remember how to navigate that one building.
Yeah.
And then go through all the sewers again. Alright, so I'll continue.
Now you can grab whip upgrades.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And I'm going to start another game.
Of course you are. That's why I pay attention to the game.
I'm absolutely paying attention to the game. And my battery's no, my battery's over, or halfway drained, so I'm not going to do that.
And now we get no whip upgrades.
I feel like I'm forcing you to do all the backtracking.
No, that's fine. We're taking turns.
Yeah, we are. Orimo Extreme says, oh, no, they don't say anything. They actually just do a little emoticon.
Oh.
It's the lowercase circles, or lowercase O's with a period for a nose.
Lowercase circles.
Shush.
That was great.
Man, and I'm not even drinking tonight.
No, you're not. Maybe you should.
Maybe
that
I
would
should.
give you an excuse.
It would give me an excuse. Oh, now they say hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing tonight? Or whatever time it is where you are. It's night here.
How are you doing at this current time?
Jeez, we keep getting pink whips. Well, no, I mean I did get a blue one, but it was on
on a pink gun.
A pink gun, and there's no way in hell I'm getting rid of this gun.
No, we got the good gun.
This is the good gun. It's so good. Oh, there we go. Doing good. It's 9:12 p.m. for me. All right, so you're on the same code, same time zone we are. So it's the same time here. Oh, that's neat. It's chain.
Yeah.
Chain now.
So this is the second level. It's
That's
got
nice.
more power to it. Oh!
Oh no! Seriously?
That counted?
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that the whip picks shit up. Bad that you found out because you knocked down our gun. But you know, how were you to know? I get that. You know, like I'm not even that mad.
Yeah, that's.
I'm mad at the game. That sucked.
That sucks. Bad game.
Yeah. Live near Buffalo, New York?
Well, we're in Massachusetts.
Sort of. Yeah, we're in Massachusetts, so we're north of you.
Or east.
Northeast?
No, we're east of New York. I don't know if we're north
Oh,
of
that's
Buffalo.
right. New York kind of has that shape to it.
Yeah. There's
Fuck,
a bit of New
I hate.
York.
I'm bad at geography.
You're so bad at geography, you
I
call
can't
it
even.
geometry.
Yeah, that's how bad I am at it.
You're so bad.
Look, when I was
Your idea of geography is a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Look, there was a year when I was taking both geometry and geography, and I would actually.
You were bad at both of them.
Yeah, but no, no, I was not very good at geometry. But I would and I kept making this mistake. So I would say geometry and geography.
Geography.
Yes, geography and geometry.
So you're also bad at pronunciation.
No. That was a choice I was making.
That was a choice.
That was a choice I was making, so I knew exactly what I was talking about.
That's the excuse you use so many times you believe it now.
Yes. No. You ask my mom. Do you need me to text my mom?
Your mom?
My mom. Shut up. I'm gonna give you a wet willy.
Wheat Wiley? Don't do it.
When you least suspect it. Shut up. I just can't talk. You know I can't talk.
Okay.
All right. Arno says, I see. You're going to be on stage 1 for a long time, aren't you? Well, this game really doesn't have... what would you call these stages? Like...
I don't know that this game... well, it's got different end bosses.
Yeah.
And we've beaten the first one. We just have to walk through everything all over again now.
Yeah. No, when you die... Like, when we die, we have to... Oh, gosh. A whip on top of a bad gun. And we already have the bad gun.
Yeah, we don't...
So, like, it... Technically, yes, but also not really. We beat the first boss, and so we don't have to beat him again.
Right, unless the NES flips out again.
Yeah, unless that happens, which it's already happened once before. Cross your fingers, knock on wood, all that stuff. 5-Pit Dune says hot wings. Sorry, someone said buffalo. We are having wings tomorrow.
Tomorrow is hot wings, yes. Buffalo wings. Because we do have,
yeah, we do have the
Frank's hot buffalo sauce.
Yes.
So they are.
They are buffalo wings.
Yes.
How are you doing, Dune? Good to see ya.
Got a little Fester's Quest going on tonight.
That's the thing, like the map is big.
Yeah, I mean it's really a game of walking through a linear path on this big overworld map and killing some things along the way. That's basically the game. Okay, that's
all the money with the gun. Oh, jeez. I like those slimes because it is really nice to farm stuff, but you have to really be careful when you kill them, because otherwise the farming is useless.
Farming is useless if you farm bad stuff.
This game isn't actually annoyingly hard. That's the thing. Like there are games where this kind of thing would be fucking annoying, or maybe it gets annoyingly hard later.
I could say something else about pronunciation and pick on someone else instead.
Oh, good. Please do.
Well, there's a girl on Twitch that streams songs. Megan Lenny something.
Oh, you're just calling her out.
Well, no. Well, Dune was trying to figure out how to pronounce her last name.
Oh, you're throwing
and he was like going Linus or whatever, and I realized if you go on her page and you scroll down,
oh, it's right there.
She actually does have in the about her how to pronounce her last name, which is why I know it starts with Lenny. And it's because it's like this Lein.
Right. I don't
know. Anyways, add her if you're watching on Twitch. Add her. She is definitely worth checking out her channel. I mean, I'll sit at my computer at night and not much going on, and I see she goes live, and I just bring it up, and I got like a live concert just going on my screen, and she has a good voice. And she makes like these loops using her guitar to play along to, and she'll like enable and disable the loops as she goes. And if you subscribe, she writes your username on her chair.
Yes.
So.
All right. Orimo says or asks, "Watch the Addams Family movies lately?" No.
Not lately.
Not lately.
But we might watch. I never watched Addams Family Values, so we might have to watch that soon now.
I actually think Addams Family Values is the better of the two. But they're both really good. I really like both Addams Family movies.
Now, here's the plot hole in the first one.
All right.
How does Fester know how to dance that dance?
Ancestral muscle memory? I don't know.
Yeah, because remember, that's before he doesn't think he's really Fester and is just trying to get the family wealth.
Right. No, it's still a ruse.
And then they dance the mamushka. And it's this involved advanced dance, and he knows all the moves and does it. And at this point, he's acting like he's Fester. He doesn't know he's Fester. So, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like the Addams Family, because there was I watched the Munsters a lot.
But he couldn't. But he couldn't remember the muscle memory to grab the right handle to get to the vault.
Yeah. Orimo says he had brain damage, I think. Which, yeah, I think that was a thing, wasn't that?
Well, no,
that's why he forgot.
Well, he had amnesia because.
Oh, I guess that's
but
brain
he didn't
damage.
know, because the person he thought was his mother had made up the story about finding him in the Bermuda Triangle or something with amnesia.
Right.
But he thinks he's just pretending to be Fester because he happens to look like Fester to try to get at the wealth.
I feel like there might be that might be a thing that was covered or something.
No, they never covered why he knows how to dance the mamushka.
Well, no, not that part. Yeah, I think you're right.
But at the end they reveal, oh, I really am Fester, and I really did have amnesia, that wasn't just a story you made up about finding me in the Bermuda Triangle. You know,
Right.
she really did find him. He really is Fester. But he knew how to dance with Vushka before his memory came back. And I think it was like when the Hurricane Irene book, which when there really was a Hurricane Irene, made that freaky. Hit him in the head with lightning, his memory came back.
That's when it came back.
Right.
It's sort of, you know, like when you watch the Flintstones and like Homer, not Homer, but when Fred gets hit in the head, he has that, you know, every once in a while there'd be a brain thing and he'd be a different person.
Oh.
You got the money at least. So. But yeah, you're right. Like the Addams Family, there's no supernatural explanation for them, really. They're just weird, for the most part. The movies kind of gave them more of an air of supernatural because they can survive more than like the normal person can deal with, like with electrocution and you know, falls and stuff like that. You know, like I said, they're not like the monsters who are really monsters, except for Cousin Marilyn.
The odd one out.
The ugly one.
The ugly one, yes.
Yeah, I watched those reruns on Nick at Night a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we went all the way in and went left. Then we went to the end and went left. Then we went right, and see.
There we go.
Now we come right out.
They are sadists. You know, that's a superpower, honestly.
Oh, pink guns.
Yeah, but I mean that's oh yeah, no, you're right, Matt. Yeah, some of them are, you know. Orimo corrects and says masochist. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see that, because that's that whole thing with like Morticia with the whip. We get the whip from Morticia. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Totally.
All right, so I think we're at full whip.
Oh, we're at full whip.
Just be careful with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh.
Maybe we do want to keep this.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
It's just that you have to. You really only get one shot at a time.
Yeah.
I guess I could see this being an upgrade from the gun if you don't have a turbo.
Yeah, because then you kill a lot of things in one hit. That'd be really nice.
Yeah, but you gotta aim.
Yeah. And the range is pretty nice on it too. I mean, compared to the first one.
And I think that's full level. I think there's only 4 levels of the whip.
But yeah, I think the only supernatural thing about the Addams Family from the comics and the show was Thing. Like, I mean, a disembodied hand, you know?
Yeah, that's...
And Cousin It, I suppose. But that could just be a hairy person.
Cousin It was just a hairy person. Because Cousin It could talk normally when he put marbles in his mouth. You don't remember that episode?
No, I did.
Oh!
Damn it.
That's the problem with the whip.
Yeah, that is the problem with the whip. No, I didn't see that one. I've only seen a handful of episodes. I haven't seen too many of them. My favorite episode is with Lurch. Like they sold, or like you know, something happened to the harpsichord.
That's right, and so they were going to build an identical one.
Yeah.
But it turned out it was a scam, and then he got caught for trying to pass off a replica as a real thing, something like that.
It's a good episode.
Because when they came and picked it up, Lurch was like, right this way.
Yeah.
Gave him the real the replica, because they built. That was the thing. I was like, well, we'll just build a replica for Lurch, and then he'll never know.
No, I think he knew.
And well, no, because the replica was
Oh, that's right. It was so good he thought it was the real thing.
Right. No, yeah, they just totally just built one.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
All right. So up there, I wonder if we can defeat the spider with the whip. I think that might be what the trick is.
Oh, it's not even here.
Oh, it's gone.
Like,
it doesn't even always show up.
Oh no, there it is. You're just making it angry. Oh, nice. Good job. But yeah, I guess that would do it, wouldn't it? I guess that you could kill the gun. It would take a long time to kill the gun.
I never was able to do that. It's in my recollection.
Okay.
And yeah, the spider could be weird about how or where it appears. I'm kind of remembering that now.
Yeah. Orimo has followed us. Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Yeah. Since the computer that's running the stream is upstairs, we don't actually, we'd have to actually see the alerts come up on screen on a delay. That's why I don't think we should set up alerts. We could set up alerts if you wanted to, but like we'd have to choose. I don't think you can do alerts on both Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, I see. It would just come up on our...
Yeah, it would come up on one or the other.
Come on. Oh, man. All right, we need to find a hot dog stand.
Yeah, we totally need to find a hot dog stand.
Stupid gun. No, come on. Ah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're hoping to work our way up to 50, and that's another step of the way. So we do definitely appreciate the follows. You know, if you have any recommendations for other games, I think next week we're going to try to do Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and as we get closer to Halloween for the last week of October, I think we're going to revisit Luigi's Mansion. But we are open to other creepy ideas, and heck, maybe we don't have to revisit Luigi's Mansion if we find something we like even better.
Oh yeah.
Although I would like to.
I'm glad
revisit.
Zombie
Yeah.
Ellipsis
I'm pretty sure I have that one.
mentioned Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. We can check, and I'm sure we could find it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy
yeah.
to find. Man, I'm just not getting a blue gun here.
Let's see. I think the hot dog
I thought
stand
there was a hot
is
dog stand down there somewhere.
Yeah, down this way, the way you're heading.
Down here?
I thought there was. I thought I used one down here.
I thought so too. And again, this is all looking the same.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, good, you missed that. There. Oh, yeah, past those signs. There you go.
Okay.
At least we got plenty of money.
Oh, good. Buying it once fills us.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
awesome. I thought we'd have to buy two, but we had plenty of money, so it
Yeah.
worked out. All right, Arimo says, I understand the pain of waiting to get affiliates, so you're welcome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Yep, we're on our way. That's okay. Well, you've got it on your channel.
I do. I am affiliated on my personal Twitch channel. So,
And you relay this, right?
yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm hosting it. I didn't see anybody else streaming when I started the app on my phone.
Okay.
So if people are checking out, just idly curious and want to go to my channel, then it's there.
Yeah.
And if you're idly curious and want to watch me play games during the week, it's twitch.tv/Lummish, LUMMISH.
I still need to subscribe.
Yeah, you don't follow me.
I'm going to.
But other people do. Like, I follow this channel, and you can't even bother to follow
I wasn't following anything. I didn't even think about it. Because I know. I've only recently started watching other Twitch channels.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm not really upset. It's just fun.
Actually, no, I take that back. I've only recently started watching other Twitch channels that don't involve Russian pole dancers. Oh, by the way, there are Russian pole dancers on Twitch.
I think... Well, I didn't say everybody knows that because I didn't know it until you told me.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah. Orimo says, I am too. Only got it last week though. Well, congratulations.
Oh,
that's
congrats.
still awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of games do you do, or streams do you do? Because not everybody streams games. Some people are Russian pole dancers.
And some people have weird microphones with 2 ears on the side of them.
Yeah, and some people
that they whisper into.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
ASMR.
ASMR?
Yep.
Which I got a free subscription to an ASMR channel, so I got that going for me. See, I don't want to go to the whip, because then if I whip them and they drop
the gun, yeah,
a pink gun.
Jeez, they're just not stopping, are they?
They're not. That's why I wanted to kind of, it was like, if I get the whip, I knock a bunch of them out in a row.
But then you would pick up...
But then if I keep whipping them and they drop a pink gun...
Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess I got about, I mean, it's a useful thing for the whip to do, but it's also really dangerous because you want to keep that gun upgrade up.
Now, is that where Morticia was, or did we go
Yeah, that is where Morticia was. Alright, Orimo says, RPGs, visual novels, lately Disgaea 5 and Undertale. And, also, and I made a Bowsette animation last week. Oh, nice, you're an animator too. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, oh man, it's one of those things I wish I could do creative streams, but I tend to shut up during them. And I don't like to do that.
Because I was like, oh man, my health and...
Yeah. No, it's okay.
The gun system in this game is really annoying.
Yeah. No, that's cool. For a while I was doing afternoon streams where I would play retro RPGs, but lately I've just been exhausted. I can't keep up with them, so I'm just doing my morning streams. I want to get back to it. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, well, I think that's whip. Yeah, okay.
Which we still don't want to hit that.
Yeah, no, it'd still be nice to have one full upgraded thing. But I've streamed visual novels before, and I'm never sure if I should read everything or not. But it seems like visual novels are perfect for Orimo because they also got a voice acting YouTube channel for bridges and dubs. That's so cool. I can't voice act.
Oh, you totally could.
No, I can't. The only thing I can do is a young boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you can voice act.
That's the only voice I can do is young boy.
Tiny Tim.
And I did a terrible southern accent. They say it's fun. That's awesome. No, I like trying to do voices. I just can't do them. I don't think I have very much variation. But definitely if you do RPGs and visual novel, stream those games where there is a lot of reading, it's a good way to practice that kind of thing. Because that was the thing, like I tried to do voices when I was playing Breath of Fire, and I don't think it worked out well. Right. After a while I forgot to do it, so I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm just not going to do voices, I'm just going to read it.
So another building. So I'll go ahead and...
Yeah, you go ahead and...
Oh, is there a hot dog stand around here? Of course not.
No, there isn't. There's never a hot dog standing when you need it. Orimo can do all ages of guys and femme kinda. Well, you know, that's cool. That sounds like it's a pretty good range.
Alright.
You know, sometimes, there's just things you can't do. I mean, I can't go really deep. This is as deep as I can go. It doesn't sound great.
So
that's because I'm not practiced.
This is a different door than we came in.
Oh.
Oh, I should probably try to use whip on him. Oh.
Looks like it's like the other guy. You just gotta stay in the middle.
Yeah, except that the middle isn't quite as middle.
Okay, so the potions only heal one at a time. Oh no, they do heal all of them. Okay.
Oh, but I'm just not middle.
Yeah. I think he moves more. Alright, so if we die, we gotta go visit Pug. Oh no, Thing. Thing gave us potions.
Well, he gave us invisible potions.
Oh, you're using the. He gave us both poison potions and invisible potions.
I don't remember which house he gave it to us.
He was in two different houses.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out which house that was.
Yeah. Well, it ends up sounding silly. Well, that happens.
Oh, we still got 5 potions.
Okay, good.
So, all right. So that's how we can make it past those bad guys. I don't know if you want to take the.
All right.
You want to drive some now?
Orimo asks if we want to see the Bowsette. If you whisper Lummish, whisper the link to Lummish. I guess you could whisper it to Jay Gators too. And we could check it out.
Both.
We could, yeah. Well, that way, if you do, put it in the chat. I don't think we have anything that would because you have it up on your.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like to see that.
Sure, send that over.
All right, so. Oh, that.
We're still down 2 guns.
All right, well.
So that's annoying.
That is annoying.
I mean, we could knock that out in one go with the whip, but then we can't farm so much.
Yeah.
Although our ability to farm is a bit limited.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That's no good. Well, if I die, it's no big deal. They'll get into a better... Well, no, it is a big deal. We gotta go all the way back.
Yeah, but it's all walking through stuff which we just did.
Oh, shit. I'm
you get to walk through it all
I get the
now.
backtrack.
Yeah, because I did just hand it to you, so you could do some... That's okay, because it gives you the chance to walk through all the stuff that I got to walk through.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that
show you that I was paying attention.
This game is a lot of just walking through the map from the start to get to the next bad guy.
I mean, you took care of the bosses, so like the least I can do is backtrack to where we were before. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. We seem to be getting more whips anyway.
Well,
not as many.
I don't think I've seen the blue whips so much ever since.
Well,
that's the thing. Once you level up, they kind of really... It's almost like they intentionally...
No, they totally do that. Once you leveled up, why would they give you the upgrades, you know?
Yeah.
Although it's every once in a while I would see... Well, actually, no, that's because we were working on
notice we've downgraded the gun twice slowly over a long period of time, and we've not gotten a blue gun since.
Yeah. All right. So check the.
Oh yeah.
Check.
Okay.
There you go. We got
scent.
the whisper. It's right there at the bottom.
Right there.
There we go. Well, I got us a full whip again.
All right. Cool. Go ahead and pop that over into another tab to check out later. Cool. Oh, and 5-Hit Fan is following us on Twitch.
Hey, nice. Thank you.
Dune's got fans that...
See, we cross-promote, you know? You can...
Now, is that just a dummy account that Dune side
Look, I'm gonna say it's not.
I'm gonna say it's not. That dude really has a fan that's such a big fan. They devoted their Twitch user account to following.
No, and we do cross promote. It's very easy to watch both of us, you know, because he's a music show, and we play video games.
Yeah, so if you get tired of our witty banner, you can
just go to 5-Hit
Dune and listen to some cool tunes.
Listen to his music. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna work my way up to the hot dog stand, but I figure I go through these polyps.
Oh, there we go. So at least we filled our whip.
The whip is good. The whip is fine.
Which is what we need for M-bosses anyways. So.
Yeah.
So we should have 2 parts of the puzzle now.
We do. I'll show you once I...
Yeah, I just forgot.
Yeah, we don't have the middle.
That looks like... Yeah. That's right, and I think the middle pieces are smaller.
It's a bird with 2 beaks, is what it is.
A 2-beaked bird.
Yes, a 2-beaked bird. Ah, jeez. That was me not paying attention.
Oh, well.
You know, I should probably just use the whip on those because, like, they're not going to drop anything anyway, but, like...
Or you can just walk past them.
I mean, I guess I could do that, too. Does the Money Max... Oh, I can't walk past him like that, can I?
Well, that one, no, I don't think, but... Well, it depends.
Well...
But, yeah, where that one is right now, no. Oh, and it still does that.
Well, it doesn't look like I took damage.
Oh.
Like I'm flashing like
okay,
that's me.
You
That's
gotta use a vice grip. Okay, well, but at least they don't do damage, so there's that.
There is that. Flies. Flies are one of the worst things in video games because they're hard to hit. And I hate the fly status. There are games where like I've played games where you fight an enemy that will like inflict fly status, which is basically turning your characters into a fly.
Oh, that's not good.
And so they're really easy to kill. That part sucks, especially if you don't have anybody that can heal it. Yeah, I keep getting. What the heck? Where's the blue guns?
Give us some guns.
Fine. Okay, so yeah, we'd still get full upgrades even if... Because the whip's been full for a while. So.
Right. That one seems to be easier.
I think
it's just that I hate using it because it makes you more likely to pick something up because you just keep whipping and then the whip picks up whatever it touches, and it's like
there are probably people who are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because it makes it, like, who cares about using the gun once you get the fully upgraded whip?
Yeah, but you could also get a whip downgrade too.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm just gonna. This is the last pass for the street. I'm just gonna move on. Although I would like to get at least the arrows, you know.
That would be nice.
It's a bit easier to grind.
Yeah.
With the arrows.
Yeah, it's easier to walk through the sewers and be able to shoot straight ahead. That's the thing. It's bad enough that they make the gun upgrades annoying, but the majority of the guns don't work for the environment that they built for the game.
Yeah.
And that's either poor design or intentional annoyance.
Yeah, I mean that's hard to say.
And if you're gonna require grinding to get the best gun, then drop some more blue guns. They really got it off.
Is bad.
It's way too hard to find a blue gun at this point in the game.
That's why I'm like, just fuck it, I'm gonna move on. Except then I keep seeing these easy to kill enemies. I'm like, well, maybe.
That'd be nice.
Alright. Right. Don't actually need to kill those. This is where I need to go, right?
No.
Shh.
That just takes you out another opening that you could just walk to.
Okay.
It's the ones up there that you need to.
Oh, right. It's these guys. Oh, you know, I know exactly what these heads remind me of.
What's that?
There's a character from an anime called Urusei Yatsura that I love, which, if anybody knows that one, it's where my username is based. You know, my username is based off of a character's name. There's a little monk character who looks just like that head. Cherry. What's that?
Oh, I was trying to type thanks back to the guy that sent us the link.
Oh, yeah.
And it ended up searching for people named Thanks.
Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. Blue gun.
Orimo Extreme writes in, oh? What was it that you were saying?
Oh, well, I was talking about those the heads that, oh shit.
The heads that, oh shit. Oh, the heads look like...
The heads look like Cherry from Urusei Yatsura.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my username, my nickname, Lummish. I picked that off of...
Oh, should we have gone into the houses before we came down here? Did one of those houses have the potion?
No. No, the houses have the vice grips and the TNT.
Oh, okay. That's right. So the houses on the other side of the sewer.
Yeah, no, we have to go back to the other side of the sewer.
I wonder how many potions we could hold at a time. Because we got keys, so we can just keep going in.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can get. But yeah, they totally look like Cherry. This little bald monk. He's an interesting character.
Oh.
Well, there's like that's like just all that's all of that particular artist's work. It's full of interesting characters. Whenever she gets to, I think she's like the best soap operas where like once you kind of run out of an idea, just introduce a new character and have them related to another character in a weird, obscure way, and it works. That's how you get, that's how you, oh wait, that's a dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that thing.
It's like
that's totally Cherry.
All of a sudden, Erica Kane has a long lost daughter we never knew about. That's totally plausible.
Absolutely. Except you think she'd remember, but being a woman.
You think out of all these years, not to mention she was pretty young when the show started.
Yeah. Like, where did this kid come from? We didn't see
no,
this.
No, there's backstory. But...
Oh, yeah, no, we'll get there. Please don't tell me the backstory. I'm just...
I won't.
I will, I may forget it anyway, but,
I have already told you at least once.
Yeah, probably. That's the thing. I have a bad memory with some things, and so it works out.
So I can give you all kinds of spoilers of 90s soap operas, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay. But no, like with Rama 1/2, it's like, oh, here's another girl who Rama's engaged to. Not by his choice, but like the parents.
Ranma, is that the guy that turns into a girl?
Yes! You know Ranma? Holy shit!
I know that there's a guy that turns into a girl.
Oh my god!
That's all I know.
It was one of the first, like, when I started looking for titles to rent, because I'm like, well, what's this anime thing? Let me see. Ranma was one of the first titles I watched. I love Ranma's why I got into Rumiko Takahashi's work.
So do the parts change down there?
Absolutely. Well, no, we don't. Well, yeah, they do. But we don't. A fan did ask the author if what would happen if Rama got pregnant. We don't talk about that. That was her answer. We don't talk about that.
But what would happen?
We don't talk about that.
We are talking about that.
Well, Rama would have to stay away from cold water because there ain't no place for a baby to go if he turns back into a boy. Ah, shit.
Hot dog stand.
I know. No, shit. Here, I'll get us back to at least that part.
Okay.
But I got the gun. Did you see that?
You got the gun. And we get to keep the gun. So that's good.
Yes. No.
Yes, no.
No, I'm talking about Ranma now. Like, we can talk. Sure, the author doesn't want to talk about that, but this is her world. Basically, like, you mean, there are people who turn into animals, and they turn completely into animals. So, of course, when Rama turns into a girl, he turns completely into a girl.
If someone turns into an animal, so in this same universe, people turn into animals?
Yes.
Now, if someone turns into an animal, gets pregnant as an animal by the same species, and then turns back into a human, are they pregnant with an animal or pregnant with a human?
You know, I don't know. Because that's the thing, the people who turn into animals, it's never clear if they turn into the same gender animal as they are.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, there's a girl who turns into a cat, we don't know if she turns into a female cat.
But if it were a female cat, then... Now, what if a human, pregnant with a human, turns into an animal, doesn't turn back? Do they give birth to a human as an animal?
Holy crap, that sounds terrible.
See, pregnancy is a... so, this is why they don't talk about that.
This is why we don't talk about it. Like you know...
But this is serious stuff right here.
At least with Ranma, like, he stays the same species. Yeah, there's no place for the baby to go, but... Like, yeah, no, that's terrifying.
Well, come on. We all know that men can get... If there's anything that fictional universe has taught us, the movie Junior, Arnold Schwarzenegger could give birth.
Oh my God, that's the funniest thing. Okay, so, you know, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I was all into the fan fiction, and so I read a bunch of
Junior fan fiction?
No, Ranma fan fiction.
Ranma fan fiction.
But the funniest thing is, somebody was like, no one's seen Junior. I'm gonna write a Ranma fan fiction where it's basically Junior, like even down to like how they solve the whole problem when the media gets called about the pregnant man. Except it was easy in Rama's case because all he had to do was turn into wait, no, it's hot water that turns him back. Cold water girl, hot water boy. So
get some cold water.
Yeah, no, like see, with the author did have to finagle some things to make sure, like, because Rama was pregnant in both his forms, so like they went to the doctor, you know, a doctor who knows about his condition, and was like, well, it looks like through obscure, silly magic, which, I mean, of course, the whole reason why you can turn into a girl is silly magic. Your body has created this temporary womb, and that's just how it is. But that's like the only thing they had to do.
So
like,
you get pregnant as a girl, you keep your womb as a boy, you just don't have a place to...
Exit? Yeah. For the baby to exit.
You don't have an exit.
Yeah, well that's how
so the baby got to make its own.
That's how, well, again, you turn into a girl and it's fine. Because that's basically it. If Rama got pregnant, he would just have to stay a girl. But like, Rama's not getting pregnant. No, I mean...
Well, he doesn't really have game, does he? He don't have game, so it's not much of an issue.
We need... should we watch this at some point?
No.
Aww.
Maybe.
Because I got really excited when you're like, you actually knew this character. I'm like, oh, shit. I have all the episodes. Rama has a lot of game. On both sides. For both.
I thought Rama was, someone was an awkward teen that, like, accidentally ran into a girl in the dorms or something like that in one of the pages of the... No, maybe that was another
That's
manga.
That's a different.
That's a different manga?
Yeah, that's got to be different. I don't know who.
There was a manga or
dorms.
someone, I don't know, little Rob that I worked with was buying those different... I don't know, Ranma...
Oh.
I heard of Ranma somewhere.
That must be Love Hina.
Yeah, that might be it.
Love Hina was a harem book that had a guy living in the girls' dorms because
Yes.
his grandmother or aunts ran the dorms, and it's like, well, he's got to stay here because he's my relative. So yeah, no, that's Love Hina, which that's something Stefan read a lot of.
Okay.
Which, go figure, teenage boy reads a bunch of, the comic where every girl in this dorm loves him. All right, I need to go. Yeah, no, they totally there was there were people who were like, no, I don't want him here, but yeah, she ended up loving him too. Oh right. Yeah, like everybody loves whatever the fuck his name is. Kenta or Keita or whatever. He said Stefan had that. So shit! I'm sorry, I got distracted talking about harem.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. No, Ranma got game.
Okay.
But that's the thing, there's always the girl the main character is gonna get together with because she's totally bitchy to him.
Of course.
Absolutely. So
He's
bitchy.
doomed to spend eternity being bitched at by this girl.
Yeah, but he loves her.
That's the way...
He loves it when he's bitchy to her. She's bitchy to him.
I'm sure he does.
I don't know. It's Japanese, guys. I'm sorry, that's racist.
Wait, what? Is that something you're allowed to say?
Yes. Wait, no. I was going to say, because I'm Asian, but no, I'm Chinese. It's probably not appropriate for me to say.
No, that would not be.
I don't know.
That would be awful if you're same difference.
Maybe it's more sexist than racist. Oh, I think we want to see if we can get potions, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I need to...
Let's see if we can stay alive in this area.
I need to get hot dogs. I think we need to go down. Maybe you should watch just at least one episode of Ranma. Okay. See if you want to watch more of it. So I know I tried to get you to watch Yurusai Yatsura and you're like, nah. Which is very sad to me. But
what was that?
That's the one with the alien. The alien girl. Oh my god, you forgot? Okay, well maybe we should watch an episode of that too.
When did we watch this?
A long while ago. Back when I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you watch Showbits. You must like anime. Watch this anime. And you're like, no. And like, you watched an anime to impress someone that you weren't going to marry.
No, I watched it for the panties.
Ranma gets topless. There's a lot of anime titties and oh boy, that was scary.
Pantsu.
You'll watch for underwear, but you won't watch for animated titties?
Well, I'll watch.
What kind of normie did I marry?
I didn't say I wasn't gonna watch the animated titties.
Although, I mean, you are watching Star Trek for me. What can I say? Watch Ranma instead of Star Trek tomorrow.
Well, let's get through Star Trek first.
Okay.
I thought this one was the invisible potions.
Well, let me see. Oh no, it is potions.
Oh no, it's potions. Oh great. Now let's see how many potions we have.
We have the same amount.
Oh, we still only have 5.
Yeah.
Now how is it I used all those potions in there and I still had 5? I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining either.
And thank you for not picking that up.
Yeah, no, I made sure not to do it. I know I'm distracted thinking about anime titties, but you know, I'm.
Animated titties are quite distracting.
They are, aren't they?
I'm gonna get another drink.
All right. Yeah, I don't know why, like... There we go. There we go. Got the gun upgraded to full again.
Yay! Full gun.
All right, all gun, all no. All gun, all fun.
Yep.
Buy a hot dog. Get going. Move on. At least that's what it used to be like with harem anime. I don't know these days if like the bitchy, the characters who get together end up like, you know. Okay, so I gotta get through this house. Oh wait, no, this is where I picked up the health. We don't need to get through there.
No, yeah, no, you don't need to go through there because you just come out to the same area anyways.
Shit! It was right in front of me. He spawned it right in front, and I couldn't. I saw the pink end before.
So we downgrade the gun again?
Yeah, downgrade the gun again. Just once though.
There should be a point in the game where you can just stop getting pink guns.
Okay, I just got invisible potions, even though I didn't need them, but whatever. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry about that. Heck, you're still leaving me with a better gun than when I handed it off to you.
I guess that's true.
If you still have this by the time you had the
yeah, no, I'm
controller.
gonna do my best to not lose it anymore. Man, you surprise me sometimes. Like, see, even when you've been married for as long as we have,
well, who
still...
hasn't heard of the anime with the guy that turns to a girl?
Good question. Probably young kids these days don't know.
And kids these days.
They don't know, Ranma.
They should.
They should.
They should at least know. Yeah, there's some animated show from Japan based on the guy that turns to a girl.
The guy that turns into a girl of
even
cold
the
water.
even the naughty bits.
All the naughty. Yeah, because he got titties.
He gets the titties.
I don't, you know, they don't.
He gets the genitalia.
They don't go into detail with that kind of stuff, but yeah, I mean, he got it. He's a complete girl. See, because that's the thing, like, what happened?
What if he's...
Well, I don't want to...
What if she's fingering herself when she turns back into a guy?
Oh, God. What's the equivalent of... Because that, like, it's not like all of a sudden he's got a finger in his penis, because, like...
But...
Oh, God, he's got a finger in his taint!
But that
in the taint!
But that would be the...
Because, like, where is it, right? Like, it's not urethra, it's not anus, like... Oh, see, Tico agrees, it's in his taint.
Tico's like, stop talking about this, please.
This is disgusting,
this is
and
awful.
I lick my own genitals to clean myself.
Take me back to the shelter. They didn't talk about things like this there.
Please, this is terrible. I'm gonna go tell the other cat what the fuck you guys talk about, and she's not gonna like you anymore.
And I'll have you all to myself.
Yeah, basically.
Because I like sick stuff like this.
I'm a freak cat. Yeah, are you a freak? Rama doesn't like cats, so like, you're out of luck. She don't even fucking know. I don't know why I'm talking to her like that.
So okay. Go all the way to the end.
To the end. And...
Left. All the way to the end again. And no.
Oh, I turned all the way around.
Yeah, all the way to the end left. All the way to the end left. Then we're going to go right.
Right.
And
there we are. Man, you're coming up with the questions I never really thought about. Like
Well,
the,
these are
the whole
important
animal
things.
thing. Like there's a guy who turns into a duck, and if he turns into a female duck, because at least he lays eggs and it doesn't have to stay in his body. The guy who turns into a pig at least stays a male pig. That's actually canon.
And there it is.
Oh yes, God! Oh yes! Fucking charge! That's right, Big Daddy Fester back in charge. Fuck off, you!
You tell him.
Absolutely, I'll trash talk anyone. Even if they are a disembodied mouth gooey thing. And they can't actually hear me.
Disemboweled gooey mouth.
I think I saw a picture like that once.
Now, can the disemboweled gooey mouths get pregnant?
You know, because they're mouths? I don't think so. Well, I mean, tribbles are pretty
Where
much
do
like...
baby mouths come from, then?
I mean, could we call tribbles furry mouths? They're not, they're disembodied furry mouths. And they're born pregnant, like, that's what McCoy said. Hi, Tico. Tico wants bourbon.
Tico wants some whiskey.
Oh, whiskey, that's right. You're drinking Jack Daniels tonight.
Well, I had a Buffalo Trace in the first one.
Okay.
Now I got Jack Daniels in the second one.
Alright, so we need to go... Oh, we need to...
Need to get those things.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Fuck off. And I missed the key, but that's okay.
Well, we've
We've got plenty of keys.
We've built up quite a accumulation of items.
Yeah, like we got max money, but I'm just gonna grab it because it's good practice to grab money. Alright, as long as I don't need to grab a hot dog, I can just keep going up this way.
Alright.
Whatever these fucking things are. I'm not sure. Are they like brains?
Aliens
Jellyfish?
of some sort.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're aliens.
I guess they're all aliens, technically.
Yeah.
Because the UFO we saw at the beginning.
Yep.
So, no new messages coming in.
Oh, shit, that mouth.
Yeah, you might want to do something about that.
Yeah, well, the button got stuck.
Oh! Okay.
Sorry, but I got the gun back up to full, so I guess that's something.
So I bought that NES Max, so we would have
Right, we haven't
another-
even used it.
No, the Nintendo better not malfunction.
Yeah, come on, I just got the gun up to maximum.
So I'm gonna switch over to this.
Hold your breath.
Because since I bought it, we may as well use it some.
Yeah, exactly.
So this was the upgraded controller that Nintendo came up with at some point. Let's see if there's a year on this. 1988.
Okay, so a year
So yeah,
before
1988 they made an upgraded controller that's got a better shape for gripping. This red thing that slides around and lets you put, but it's the edge, it's the controls, and turbo buttons in addition to your normal buttons. Alright, we continue. Right. And so I got my turbo shooting. And that way we don't have to worry about the sticky buttons.
Yeah. Because I was getting, like, edges caught.
Yeah, as a flaw of the joystick. But there was a period of time where I got so used to the joystick that... and at some point, it fell off my lap, and the joystick broke. And so then we had to get the controllers back out. And it was weird going back to holding something small after spending a number of years being used to that big joystick.
Oh yeah, no, it feels good.
You know what was weird? I didn't even want to buy... That was really popular, the NES Advantage joystick. A lot of people had those. And, you know, I think my grandfather had one on his Nintendo. There were people I knew that had it. So I had played it. I was familiar with it. But that is not what I wanted to buy. I was at Toys R Us with like Christmas money or birthday money or envelope money. Basically, there was a certain amount of money from cards that ended up in an envelope in my dad's sock drawer.
And you got to spend it?
Every now and then we might get to spend it if we go to Toys R Us and you could buy something.
My parents, like, we're holding it for you.
There was some money that got held for us. I think there were a lot of savings bonds that got held for me.
Oh,
that probably
yeah,
went
that
towards
makes
my
sense.
college education.
Well, yeah, well, those are bonds. You can't
Yeah.
do shit with bonds, but those $5.
Yeah.
I know where those $5 went. Mom.
Oh.
She's not watching, so whatever.
Socks?
Cigarettes?
Oh, that's wrong.
Nah, she totally spent that on her stuff. Yeah, we're gonna hold on
That's
to this
so
money for
wrong.
you. I should confront her on that. There we go. I'm gonna
You
call.
owe me $5.
I'm gonna call Mom on the phone right now
Oh,
and be
don't
like,
do
"Hey,
that.
you need to confirm that I used to call it geometry and geography just to make sure I knew what I was talking about the right subject. And also, did you spend those $5 I got in my birthday cards on cigarettes? Statute of limitations has run out, so you can't be tried. But you should tell me, just so we're starting at a good place from this point forward. Because now I'm all upset about not having that money.
You're totally already in a good place, so there's no need for this.
That's true. We don't need to. This confrontation doesn't need to happen.
This doesn't need to happen. Okay, there's shit in there.
Yeah, it's all pink.
There's shit in that there pile of shit.
Yeah, not good shit. The bad shit.
No, so I was at Toys R Us, and they had all kinds of different joysticks that would work with different game systems. And so, I was thinking, oh, I'll get a joystick. Which one do I get? And I mean, yeah, they had the NES Advantage, and I was like, but everyone has that. I want to be different.
Yeah, of course.
And they had one that was like a airplane controller, and yeah, we had Top Gun, so we could play it with that. But I didn't. That wasn't one of my favorite games, and why buy a joystick you can only use with one game? So I was like, I ruled that one right out.
That doesn't make sense at all. Because they're probably pricey,
Yeah. I mean, this is a serious purchase. So I picked a joystick that was an interesting joystick that had A and B buttons on both sides. So there were like two A and two B buttons.
Oh, so like
so you
was
could play right or
ambidextrous.
left. Yeah, it was ambidextrous, and it was a cool looking joystick. And I picked it out, and what I recall was that it said it was for the Nintendo. It said they had one for the Nintendo, and so we took the tag, we brought it. You go to the register, you pay for the tag,
right?
And then you go and pick up the item behind the counter after you bring your receipt over.
Yeah. Security.
Toys are back,
Yeah, the Toys R Us. You get the the ticket. The hell? Oh, okay. Fester's head just blended in with the hot dog stand for a moment. I'm like, where does his head go? I'm confused.
And so we get this joystick, and we get it home, and I take it out of the box, and it has a connector that is nothing like the connector of a Nintendo. And we're like, well, is there an adapter inside the box? And then we noticed that it said TurboGrafx 16 on it, which
oh shit, that's not a Nintendo
which my dad thought was like the brand of the joystick.
Like, no, Dad.
And it's like,
no, old man, come on.
Well, I wasn't sure either, but then we figured out, this is for a
well, I
different
guess
system.
that's
So
I wouldn't have heard of it back then either.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: TurboGrafx 16 was a system. I didn't know anyone that had this system, and
Cherry, how rude of you.
Who owned a TurboGrafx 16?
Not me.
It was not a very popular system in my circles. I never saw one. No, actually, no, I take that back. At some point, Robert had one. I don't know why or how or when or why, but he had one, and I played a game with it, and I thought it sucked. and then we went back to playing a Super Nintendo.
This was not for Nintendo.
So we went back to Toys R Us to get the right one, and what Dad had determined from them was that no, they're sold out of them for Nintendo. But now thinking back, I wonder if they had a version of that joystick for Nintendo, or if that was only a TurboGrafx 16 model, or if it was a third-party joystick, then they made one for TurboGrafx 16, they made one for Nintendo,
right?
And they handed us the wrong one.
I mean, that's possible.
You know, I don't know if we grabbed the wrong. I don't know if we were stupid or the store was stupid. I'm really not sure at this point who fucked up.
Right. And at this point, that's not important, I suppose.
So then it kind of turned into, well, you can't buy that, so, you know, why don't we just get that same joystick that everyone has? And so that's how I ended up. Oh.
Yes.
All right, we'll buy that one. And that's how we ended up with an NES Advantage. That's how I ended up with one. And then I dropped it, and the joystick broke. And then I found one in its original box in the garbage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did talk about this before.
Yeah.
Because I don't blame you. That's an amazing find.
And I got it home, and the A and B buttons on it didn't work.
Ah.
So I took the joystick out of it. I took the screw, opened it up, took the joystick out of it, opened up the other one that had the broken joystick.
Oh, there we go.
Replaced the joystick.
Perfect.
Brand new NES, well, not brand new, but
yeah,
worked perfectly
passable.
Good. Yeah.
Oof, excuse me.
Now we can go through this building again.
Alright. Nope.
Okay.
That's the way.
That's the problem with this red rotating thingy. It gets confusing sometimes.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Alright, there
all
we go.
all
Made it.
set.
And then at some point, I think something happened to that one too. I don't know. I don't remember. Or maybe that one still worked and it was at the beach house when Sandy hit.
I mean, at this point, you may as well just assume that it was in the beach
So I'm on
house.
my third NES Advantage, although technically I was still on the first one when I repaired it with the second one. So yeah, this game involves a lot of replaying the same things.
Yeah, you get to learn the routes.
But at least you don't have to replay the boss.
You know,
they could have done better with this game. They could have done a little bit better.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
With the, you know, maybe
they could be more generous with the upgrades and not the downgrades.
And they could be more generous with the continue.
Maybe they could add a warp.
Yeah, they could add a warp. They could add a.
I mean, it is alien. We are dealing with aliens.
They could do some form of
technology.
saving so that you could turn off the system.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Although, well, no, I think that's whip on the other end. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is whip. But, you know, like, to point out its graces, being able to keep everything that you've got so far is
I mean,
very helpful.
it's got that going for it. Oh. They could be a little more generous with the life leader, too.
Yeah. A drop to replenish health would be nice. Just one bar. That way the hot dogs are still...
Do I have to go all the way down here for the hot
you have to go all the way down there for
There's
hot
not
dogs.
one up there anymore?
No, there isn't.
That sucks. What's the use of the money if they're not giving me any hot dog stands?
Yeah, more hot dog stands. Is you know, a drop that refills one bar so that, you know, hot dogs are still useful. Potions are still useful. Potions are useful on bosses. Oh, you just replaced one.
Thank you. That was so useful.
Helpful, so helpful, right?
Oh, that's right. I remember the spider coming from down there. That's why it surprised me that it came from...
God, that thing is so nasty looking.
Now I gotta do this all over again.
Yeah.
To get that damn hot dog stand.
I saw it too. That's the thing. It was within sight.
Yeah, that spider's kind of weird, and then when it generates it... But I guess we could defeat it with the whip.
I think you already killed it. I don't know. You killed something.
I don't think it was the spider, though.
Okay, maybe not.
There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get another boss beat at least.
That would be nice. We'll figure out what the hint is. I'm still thinking it's a two-beaked bird.
A two-beaked bird.
Or maybe two birds. Maybe it's two birds. Could be.
Could be.
Oh, cool. It looked like one of them hit you, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm enjoying this game.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. There we go. More sewer. Let's just see. Anything new in the chats? Nope. That's okay.
Yeah, no, they're all enthralled.
They're enthralled with our
Or maybe we
awesome festive
we
play.
disgusted them by the talk of pregnant people with animals.
That could be.
Look, if we're gonna go like hard facts with this kind of thing, the immune system would destroy any of this weird tissue. So.
Oh, now you just ruined it.
Yeah, I know. I made it sad.
You know.
I wonder. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I guess I didn't go as weird as I guess I could have because I never
I did that
read a
for you.
fiction. I never read a fan fiction where Shampoo's pregnant with kittens. They're your kittens too.
That would be weird.
That would be weird. It's a crossover between Ranma and that one porn manga, where there's a guy who's doggedly pursuing. Oh, that's a terrible pun, but pursuing some girl, and I don't remember because I never read it. I just remember the punchline, which is basically to get away from him, she turns into a cat, and he's like, "Oh, a cat is fine too." And well,
that's great.
Yeah. Now the
terrific.
one thing I did read, which I'm disgusted with myself, is the have you heard the meme? Oh, this is an old meme, so you might not have heard it. Baby fuck, all right. That's a terrible comic. Don't read that one.
you know, I didn't need you to tell me not to read something called Baby
It's
Fuck,
not. It's not.
Baby
That's
Fuck,
not what it's
All
called.
Right.
That's not what it's called. But there's a thing that happens in that one. That's about an indestructible woman.
Oh.
Like I said, I guess if I had an access to the cat comic, I would have read that as well, because there was a point in my life on the internet where I was like, ooh, this is gross and nasty and it's terrible. I want to look at it. And you can do that when you're a teenager.
Yeah, I guess you can.
And that was before Incognito. Oh, shit, a gun right on the stairs.
Really?
That's fucked.
Really?
That's so fucked.
That is so fucked. Alright, let's see. So now, oh, so this is the building that we also passed. This is the second building we passed.
Yes.
So let's see if I can remember how we passed this one. This one I recall being easy.
It did seem pretty easy.
Like, I think I went all the way to the end, and then there was a door there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. So now, I don't remember where we died past that.
Oh, we still haven't gotten to the house that had the second boss.
No, that was the second.
Oh, well, that's the second boss? Okay, then yeah, then we're good. Okay.
I think that's the second boss.
You know what?
Yeah, that's the second
you're
boss.
right, it is the second boss.
So we were somewhere between here and where we weren't.
Yes.
And we
That's
keep getting pink things.
Pink whips. That's a whip. Yeah. There's some things I saw when I was a kid that I probably wouldn't look for unless I had Incognito on. Anyway. That's why I can't get shocked by anything. Well, no,
that's terrific.
That's not true. There's probably stuff that would still shock me.
Alright, so now we're coming up here.
I accidentally called Tico Tub Girl once.
Oh, I don't think
because she
we've
was
been
in
here.
the tub. And I'm like, look at you, little tub girl. I'm like, no.
Have we gone in here?
No, we haven't.
Thing gives you missiles.
Oh, missiles! Holy shit.
Boy.
That's an upgrade from the potions.
Oh, potions fill our life, so.
Yeah. No, it's still helpful.
So now we're walking along docks.
Yeah. It makes sense to have a hot dog stand right there. I mean, right by the pier.
Oh, come on. Would have been fine, but it would let me shoot the things ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
That's another thing I don't like. The bullets get stuck on
I mean,
walls.
that's the big problem with the gun upgrades, is that a lot of the guns that they get stuck.
Yeah.
Is a real problem.
Do you think if people search Tub Girl if they'd find anything?
Oh, that's got to be documented somewhere.
Yeah.
But
it's probably on Know Your Meme or something like that.
But it's okay.
It's orange juice.
It's orange juice.
Totally fine.
It's totally fine because it's orange juice.
Yeah, because that's what was wrong with the picture. I mean, that's part of what was wrong with the picture. But
I mean, you start off with your glimpse of the picture thinking that it's, you know, a messy geyser of you know, diarrhea.
like, oh, it's a good thing she's in the bathtub.
But then there's something covering her face.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
it's
there's a
right
hose
there.
dangling over the edge of the tub.
Tubgirl.me. Do I want to click on this?
Then, you know, I read on the internet.
I just clicked on it.
I read on the internet it's orange juice.
Oh. Look, there's all these warnings now. Look at how coddled the internet is.
Oh my god.
Click on it if you want to see it.
Okay, so now.
Jeez, I'm not clicking on that. It's probably going to infect my phone with a bunch of gross viruses.
Probably. Oh. Alright, and we'll put that on potions.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to... Oh.
Oh.
You got to aim for the right area.
Oh, I hit the A button! I hit the A! I hit the A and it didn't use the potion.
How frustrating.
So now you gotta walk through all that all over again.
Oh.
I don't know, you want me to walk through some of that?
Oh, that's nasty.
Or you want to walk through that?
I'll walk through it. Sorry,
Okay.
I just saw a description of something that I never saw in my shock days. Have you heard of the octopus girl?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think
If
I
you
might have
don't
walked that
if you
up.
don't remember, you probably didn't. Oh shit! I don't
I
want
mean,
that.
No.
I pressed the wrong.
Do not start.
Oh, that's right.
So now we got separate turbo and regular buttons.
Yeah.
But now we're back in the palm of our hands. Palm of our hands? Palm
Oh,
of our
see.
hands.
Okay, I see why this slidey thing works now. It
Yeah.
does make it easier to move.
It's not good for Mario.
I don't like it, but it's okay. I can deal with it.
I mean, if you want me to plug the
No.
advanced back in.
It's fine. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I could. Yeah. It's not the upgrade that they were really kind of hoping for.
Yeah, it's well, like I said, people have modified that to basically put like a stationary thumb controller in the middle of that. That actually.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like, yeah, I see the points and why they thought that this was the new thing. It's just I don't think it's a new thing. All right.
It's not the new thing because
Nope,
they put it out in 1988, and they haven't made another controller like that since.
No.
So no, not the new thing.
Nope, definitely not the new thing.
The slidey red thing in the middle of your directional pad that just slides your thumb in the direction to hit the.
Wait, I don't need to go here, do I?
No. But you could farm, but that's just
Not
getting-
very helpfully. That's okay. It's just
yeah.
money.
At this point, green blobs are giving us pink
Stuff and like money that like we don't really need, because we got the money.
They give you the pink, which really stinks.
Talking about shocking things.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Well, we filled a few hours so far.
Oh,
with
yeah,
this,
no.
but I don't know if we're gonna beat it tonight.
Nah, probably
well,
not.
Maybe if we didn't have to walk through the whole damn thing.
Yeah, like a warp would be nice. Like you.
Maybe we.
You find areas where you could warp to.
Maybe we.
Oh, that's right. It's cold enough where the heat's turning on.
Yeah. Well, that's because I turned it on.
Oh yeah. Well.
I was at a point where I was shivering in my room. And I'm like, okay.
No, I know. Like I'm gonna have to put another blanket or something on my bed.
Yeah. So I turned it
What?
on.
No, I didn't grab. Shit! I didn't grab that. You bullshitting me. I didn't grab that.
I saw that you didn't grab that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit right there.
I did not. I did not grab that. Oh, hi, frog.
That's the thing.
That you know they made a movie based on the making of the room. Shit.
Yeah. We gotta
That's
see
out
that.
now. Yeah. Let's see if that's on. I think it's on Prime.
Oh, that would be great. We'll have to watch that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or like right now, we're ending the stream. So we
Right. We're gonna watch The Disaster Artist. See you later.
Maybe if we ever revisit this game, we'll play on an emulator so we could save our states.
Yeah. No, that would be really nice.
And actually beat the game.
Yeah. Can
And
we
be
do
like-
that?
Yeah, we played an original system one night. Now we're gonna play it for reals.
For realsies.
With the way that the game should have been set up.
Yeah. Like
So
actual
that-
save points and shit.
So that we could actually like
Finish.
try the boss a second time without having to walk through every.
Well, I'm
fucking-
gonna make sure I at least give you the gun.
Oh, that could take a while.
I mean, yeah, I could. Do you want me to just keep moving forward?
Do what you want to do. Now I'm thinking around 11 o'clock, we're all bored of this path.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw what's going on.
Yeah. We did a good solid playing of Fester's Quest.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying myself.
And I've never beaten this game, so I don't know. I think I probably could if I sat here long enough. But I know this game gets even harder as you get further. Like, I remember...
Well, that guy, that last boss looked pretty hard. Like,
yeah.
because he had the shield, and so you had to put him in the right
But if you can get
spots.
the potions to use the potions and work your rhythm, you can probably work your way through it. What I remember is...
I'm still getting used to this slidey, joysticky
at some point,
D-pad thing.
At some point, I remember it got really challenging that an item that you would use is the noose. And
yeah, I did notice that in the menu.
And the noose calls Lurch, who then kills everything on screen.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't actually show him doing it. It basically...
That's strange. You think there'd be like a bell or something, but I guess... Oh, wait. Is that the thing that they used to call Lurch?
Right. They pull a noose, which rings a bell,
okay.
and then Lurch comes and says, you rang. So you use a noose, and it cuts to a still shot of Lurch saying, you rang, and then you go back to the map, and everything that's on the screen disappears.
He's fucking dead, because Lurch is the man.
Because Lurch, yeah, he did his...
He's got a dance song.
Yes, he does.
Do the Lurch.
And the thing
which I don't even know what kind of moves Lurch has, but, you know.
Well, I think that was the whole point of that.
Yeah, I guess.
Was that he has no moves. He just kind of stands there.
I don't know. I think Lurch would have game. He seems to treat people well.
Yeah, but he has no dance moves.
No, he doesn't have dance moves. He's kind of dead.
And
well,
that's
I
the
don't
thing.
Even know.
And that's the thing about Lurch is that Lurch wouldn't kill everything on the screen. Yes, you call him, he rings, he's big, but he's you know he's a
softie.
He's such a softie. He's a total softie.
Yeah, that seems weird. Well, at least I'm near the hot dogs. Oh, jeez, I'm pressing the wrong thing. There we go. Turbo select your item. Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, my thumb, I'm getting stuck at points. If you see me just stop randomly, it's because I didn't press it hard enough or further enough.
Yeah. That's why, like
nope.
We used to just not even bother with that red thing. We just pushed the black
But that
side.
it doesn't give me enough feedback. At least the red thing gives me some feedback.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the hang of how that red thing works now. That I kind of see that if you push hard enough, it pushes the black while you swing it there.
Yeah. Like it's a prototype, you know, joypad like modern systems have. That's why I think I am doing as well as I am.
Yeah.
It's just it's a bit ahead of its time, which is not great.
Jose Guzman writes in, when I play old school NES games, I'm using this Topia emulator for my Windows 10 operated PC.
Nice. Well, I mean, we could always put an emulator on the classic, the NES Classic.
Yeah, well,
that has saved.
That is an emulator.
Yes. Okay.
That is we could use the classic, or we could use the Wii with the emulator on it, or we could
gather. Oh shit! Went right through that because I was gonna get hit by the.
Or
rack.
we could find a code for the games. I wonder what. Let's see.
Are there? It could be
Game Genie Fester's Quest codes. Let's see what we got here. Fester's Quest. Infinite Health. Oh, there we go. That would work.
That's what we need.
We could just, plug it in, put that on, and then have to grind again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a start with the strongest gun.
Oh,
code.
Good.
Although it's start with the strongest gun. Start with the strongest whip. Normally you can't get the whip until later on in the game, but this code lets you start with it. Also, most of the clue pieces are in place. Let's see. Oh, there's a code for red gun icons don't decrease gunpowder. Now we can only use 3 codes at a time. So we could put in the
infinite health,
start with the strongest gun, and the red gun icons don't decrease gun. We still have to manage the whip, but that's a little.
That's fine. That's not so bad. Like I keep seeing whip upgrades, even though like our whip's fully upgraded. It's the gun one where it's like.
And there's also a code for red whip icons don't decrease whip power. And
there
then
we go.
And then there's a code for red gun icons increase gun power instead of decreasing. Warning: this code has some strange side effects.
Oh, I bet.
If you have the level 8 gun and you pick up a red icon, you will get a new level 9 gun. It will shoot missiles all over the screen. Can be glitchy if you are trying to finish the game. Oh my god. If you are trying to finish a game, it's best not use this code. It's mostly for fun.
Yeah, no, that sounds like it would be crazy. Because the game probably can't process that many missiles at once.
Yeah, it starts doing unpredictable things. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's funny though.
So those are one page of codes.
Well, there we go. That's something. So we could. Do we have a game genie?
Start a new game with yes, we have one. Actually, I think that was one of the things I inherited from Seth.
Okay.
Start a new game with 50 nooses, 50 vice grips, 50 potions, 50 invisible potions, 50 missiles, and 50 TNTs. You can find this code with the infinite codes below. Start a game with 99 nooses, 90 vice grips, 99 potions, 99 blah blah blah. Infinite TNT once you get them. Infinite vice grips once you get them. Oh, so that's why it says combine it. So if you use one of the code that gives you like a bunch of things, then you can add infinite, but you have to actually have it more than 0 before it's infinite. Infinite this, infinite that, infinite that. Hot dogs only cost $1. Hot dogs cost $10. Yeah, because.
Oh, I guess if you want to do a challenge or something, I don't know.
Start a new game with 4 energy blocks instead of 2. May cause problems later on in the game.
Well, I guess if you go into the optional houses to try to get that stuff.
Yeah, that could
cause
a problem because then they'll add another one, and then that brings you up to 5, which doesn't exist, and that could be unpredictable if you start adding in conditions that were not accommodated for in the coding. So we could go Game Genie on this game. But yeah, emulator. Well, you know, it's funny. I was reading an article about emulation. No, I was watching a YouTube video about emulation, but it was going into the PS1 emulation and how there were 2 serious, sold for money emulators to play PS1 games on computers, and Sony sued them. And and the companies that made those emulators ended up actually winning against Sony because they, reverse engineered things and programmed their own things.
Right.
And it's like, gee, why did Sony feel so threatened by that? They made their software to only play original games. So if anything, it resulted in the sale of more games. And as I've understood,
right.
Now maybe things are different in the PS1 era. But as I understand it, especially when you get into like the PS3 era, they don't make money on the consoles. They make money on the games.
Yeah.
So if someone else is making systems to play their games, that means that's more games for them to sell.
Yeah, I would say that's true, especially with DLC as prevalent as it is now.
Yeah. So, but not that was a thing in the PS1 era.
No. See, do I keep,
so
no, I go down here.
But now,
Two of them. What the hell?
But now, it's emulation. Heck, I mean, Nintendo sells boxes that do emulation.
Yeah.
The
as long
virtual
as you buy
console
art.
store is basically emulation.
Yeah.
What was really funny though was the time that someone determined that the virtual arcade version of Super Mario Brothers was a ROM downloaded off the internet.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, okay, yeah, you're just selling us a thing that we can pick up anywhere else.
Which Nintendo still denies.
Oh, of course they would.
To this day.
Why would they say otherwise? Like, yeah,
but
of course
people
they're
pretty
gonna
much
deny
determined
it.
that someone from Nintendo went, downloaded the ROM off the internet, and they went and started selling that. And meanwhile, you know, they very adamantly insist that any type of like your own emulation is totally illegal and infringing on their rights. Yet here they are benefiting off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hypocrites.
It's sort of like when Capcom released Okami for the Wii, they downloaded the image of their cover because it was originally a PS2 game, and they brought it over to Wii, which made more sense because part of that game you draw, and you know it's better. It's probably easier to draw on using the Wiimote than the joystick on the PS2. But yeah, like they didn't even remove the watermark from the place because I think they downloaded it from IGN, so there was an IGN watermark on it.
Nice! That's
so
wonderful.
Like, if I grab my copy, if I look very closely, I could find it unless it was like first run kind of thing, and they fix that problem.
You know, it's funny. You always have this image of like people with certain companies or certain ways operating in a professional manner. But we all know that at our own workplaces, there's no such thing as...
Yeah. Just kill these.
And then you find out, no.
Nope.
All companies are screwed up.
I keep pressing the wrong thing.
That's okay. There we go.
Well, it's one of those things I look at professionally released artwork and stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, that is a lot. That's sloppy. I can go a little. I don't have to feel. I don't feel like I need to be as hard on myself as I can, because it's like, well, I paid money for this, and I see the construction lines, and there's some sparse backgrounds that are just kind of like the image and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's okay. You can kind of fudge things.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We'll just.
But I really think that you know, as much as these companies gripe about emulation, I think it's helped them more than it's hurt them. I mean, the whole retro Nintendo thing. I think emulation helped drive a lot of that interest, or keep these things in the public conscious, that led us to the whole retro being a big money maker now.
You think people would buy the minis if they wouldn't? Like, there would be people, people your age who grew up with it, and like, yeah, I want to buy that. But then, like, people who didn't grow up with it, like, maybe they downloaded a ROM.
Yeah, I think a lot of people in other generations got into it because of emulation.
Because there are some games that I've definitely downloaded to try before I bought them. Breath of Fire, for one. Like, yeah, I downloaded that because I'm like, oh, I'm curious. I don't see a lot of RPGs. It's the thing, like Nintendo and Super Nintendo RPGs are expensive. So finding an emulator and getting a ROM to try them before I go ahead and spend spend the $20 to $30 on that's just an average one. And I really do. That is one of my probably one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Breath of Fire. Although I'm not likely to play it anytime soon because I finished it like a month ago. But when I get in the mood to play it again, I have a cart.
There you go.
And like, I don't think Nintendo's ever reissued. Or Nintendo or Capcom, either one of them has reissued either of those games, and it's like either of any of the Breath of Fire games, and it's like, those are fun.
Cool.
All right, what time is it? Okay, we got. Do you want to just end no matter what, or do you want me to get to you want to get to the house?
Well,
and try the boss again.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We won't end until we have like a game over or something.
All right.
But yeah, I know like when I was in college was when emulation came out, and that was the type of thing that basically I was hanging out in the hallway, someone had their dorm room door open, people were talking, and I see Zelda 2 Adventures, a link on someone's computer screen.
Like, holy crap.
I'm like, holy crap, how you doing that? And I need to, it's like, oh, look up emulators and ROMs on the internet. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go do that right now. Screw whatever conversation I was just having here.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
We're done.
That was like the greatest thing ever. Like, oh my god, all these games I haven't played in quite some time, and I could just download them on my computer for free.
Fuck off, spider. I'm eating a hot dog. Yeah. I guess I was introduced to emulation in college too. One of the guys had downloaded a emulator for a Nintendo 64, which wasn't great.
No. Nintendo 64 emulation took a long time to get anything
like there were
usable.
black spots and some of the textures weren't working, but it was still really cool. And like we played Paper Mario for a while, and then like that guy got weird and we weren't friends anymore.
Yeah, I remember.
Listen, if you.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I remember when I was in college, they were starting to try to figure out Nintendo 64, but when I was in college, Nintendo 64 was a current system.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was...
Good, fuck off.
I think there were, like, theoretical emulators, being like, here's our emulator. It doesn't actually work to do anything, but you might get a title screen to show up, you know?
Isn't that cool? Aw, damn it. I'm just gonna push forward.
You know, and I think...
I don't want to go back and get a hot dog. That's a long way.
That is a long way.
I guess if I really need to, I could use a potion.
Yeah.
I don't know, we're past where we get potions, but whatever.
But we have potions.
We do have potions.
So... yeah, I think it was, well, I know when I was like, I remember I beat all the stars in Super Mario 64 using an emulator while working at the bank in New Jersey because I could save states. And so I did a lot of saving states so I could just, you know, keep trying the same thing over and over until I got it right.
Right, yeah.
So I never really beat all the stars on Super Mario 64 on a real game, but...
Oh, right.
Yeah, the move.
Yeah.
Otherwise it registered that as, use the stairs.
Yeah, no, and that makes sense. I mean, that is a button you have to hit to use the stairs, so... I understand the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think Nintendo 64 has only recently gotten to somewhat of an acceptable, like, because I remember when I had the Nintendo 64 emulator on the Wii, it would make like the water on Diddy Kong Racing flicker red.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy.
Although, and then I remember when I was trying to make it work on the PC, it was having problems. And I had the like latest supported version, and when I did a little searching on it, it's like, well, there are newer versions that are like in beta testing,
right,
that work better. And so I grabbed one of those, and then I was having a problem with it because like it wouldn't show you the ROMs because since it was a beta version, like
I'm just not even.
there's some weird thing about things that show you what ROMs will work, and you have to, but it being a beta version, I don't know, there was something weird. I couldn't get it to actually show me what ROMs to load until I did something. And before I figured out how to do it, I like went to the forums and I was like, hey, how does this thing work? It's like, well, what version do you have? And I post a version, and like, well, that's a beta version, and you're not a member. So fuck off. And it's like, what the fuck are you bitching about? And
it's because you didn't get it legally.
And then, yeah,
legally.
Because I did a Google search and downloaded something that is readily available, that they don't give out, but it wasn't obvious to me that that was the case. They start like treating me like some kind of like, you know,
criminal, yeah, like
criminal.
You're a thief.
They start like posting memes like, one does not simply walk into our forum and ask for help with a illegally download or something like
right,
like,
some stupid
Lord of the Rings
shit.
meme. One does not simply
no, it's a simply walk into the mountain.
And I'm like, who the fuck are you jackasses?
Shit.
Oh!
I thought I could scoot by it. I'm sorry.
You thought wrong.
I did. I should have been more patient.
You chose poorly.
Yeah, I did. Oh well.
So then I like gave them their like $5 and told them to shut the fuck up and help me. But I figured it out on my own anyways. But I did totally like tear them apart on my Gators Ring Out blog.
Oh, of course you did. Alright, so
and one of them posted a comment on it like, LOL, idiot.
All the way to the end?
I think so.
Yeah, that's right.
I recall going all the way to the end.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I think the last time I loaded up the Wii, I basically had to load a whole new version of all the emulators. And I think the Nintendo 64 emulator now does Diddy Kong Racing without flickering red all over the place.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I know the Wii emulator version was like behind the PC versions. But that was a thing, because I knew that like...
got missiles?
Because I knew that like amateur N64 emulation was, for the longest time, far from perfect. Whereas Nintendo and Super Nintendo emulation had pretty much gotten to a point where it's pretty perfect. And so that's where I'm curious, like what to expect from the N64 Mini, which I do believe there is evidence that is in the works.
I mean, it would be kind of silly if there wasn't, but I think it's weird.
People watch for like certain like patents and trademarks or things that get registered, and I think there are some images or artwork that's been registered that basically implies that Nintendo's getting ready to issue something that's using N64 logos.
I don't know. As somebody who grew up with, that was their first console, I'm not like crazy about the idea. But
of
you know,
an N64 Classic?
Yeah, like I don't. Well, I mean, I guess I got to see the list of games before I get excited, because that's the thing. Like, I didn't get excited about the others until I saw the list of games.
Both the NES and SNES classics have been hackable to add your own ROMs.
I guess that's true.
But then again, NES and SNES emulation has been a lot more simpler. So
I guess that's something.
Adding ROMs is, whereas I have a feeling that the N64 Mini there's going to be certain ROMs that are it's not going to want to let you add.
Right.
There's probably going to be limitations to what you can add or how well it performs. They're probably going to have to design it to work with the games they want to put on there. And it's probably going to struggle with the games that everyone wants to add onto it.
Right. All right. So, okay, we're fine.
I think I basically kept doing the go to the end type of thing.
It seems to be working. Oh, wait.
I would still, once you get to the bad guys, select potions. Hit select, make sure it's on potion, because I hit that A, it did nothing.
All right.
Yeah, that should be it.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I would do it again now. There we go. Oh, man.
I'm not close enough. Well, it's... Okay, so...
I think you gotta hit him when he's hitting you. But you gotta do the thing.
I was hitting it. So maybe, I don't know. Well,
it's 11 o'clock.
It is 11 o'clock.
That was a long way to go to fight that damn thing again.
I don't know. I think I might have accidentally hit A, like the turbo A, so I might have used too many potions.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just know that it didn't work at a certain point.
Yeah.
But, hey, I tried a boss. I didn't actually get to try a boss.
So we got to the third boss,
and
you got to try a boss.
I did get to try a boss.
So I think we had a good...
No, that was good. I like the game.
We had a good solid 3 hours of Fester.
It was, yeah. I think that's good for now.
So I think we're gonna call it a night here.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So I'll let you say goodbyes while I get to the computer so I can hit the stop button.
All right. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
And
really appreciate it.
Next week we'll either do Zombies Ate My Neighbors or Luigi's Mansion. I'm not sure which one we should say for like actual Halloween. Maybe Zombies Ate My Neighbors would be better.
I know, right?
So maybe next week we'll revisit Luigi's Mansion.
And then
for like the Halloween weekend,
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors, because there's a lot, you know.
Yeah,
there's a lot of monsters on that one.
Either way, we're going to play one of those games. So it's either ghosts or zombies. So that'll be fun. Come by and hang out with us. We do this stream every week. Saturday nights, 8 to 11, sometimes 12, depending on how well we're feeling. We really appreciate everyone who follows, everybody who's chatted, everybody who lurks, you know. Views are awesome. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend and have a good night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever's coming up for you in your future. Have a good night. Bye.